Okay, people, we are live. What's up? Thank you for being here. Happy to be back as always. I am pumped today because I am running a new setup. I'm running two computers fucking finally. The thing is that OBS wasn't as good as I remember like a year and a half ago when I tried it on the Mac. And also my Mac had trouble with network issues and shit. It seems that they fixed it. It must have been one of the last updates and shit, but it is fixed, it seems. So I'm happy to be back, and I'm gonna be running two computers on the setup. It is tricky. It was tricky to set up this, but Unreal Engine is running way smoother, like extremely smooth. I can run it on high settings with no fucking problem, so that is a good thing. So what's up, people? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I was already seeing Genki on Twitch. How are you, Genki? Darlington Padgett says, is that... Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm gonna skip that message. You're a crazy person. Do not listen to this person. He's a longtime friend, and you should never take him seriously in chat. Never. What's up, dude? What are you doing, Darlington? Are you like in classes, dude? I am running two computers today, dude. I'm a bit anxious and shit about this shit, how it's gonna run and shit, but it's so much better, dude. Unreal runs so much smoother. I can test the game with no problems and shit very easily. Check it out. Like the gameplay is very smooth compared to when I'm using OBS on the live stream. So yeah, fuck yeah, this is cool, dude. So finally. So Genki laughing, yeah, what's up, dude? What's up? How is the lentil soup? Darlington, what are you doing? Okay, people, let's start. Let's keep going on the same shit that we were trying to figure out yesterday. Remember, in BlockBench, these houses, they are already looking kind of cool. I'm gonna make other versions and stuff, make a couple variations in terms of texture, in terms of modeling and stuff. So yeah, let's work on that. So what's up, people? Thank you for watching wherever you're watching, Twitch, YouTube, or Kick. Remember, leave me a message if you want in chat, and also please add Spaceman Memories to your wish list. Darlington Banja says, I'm watching Andor. Oh fuck, dude. They say that new season is good. I didn't even watch the first one, dude, because I wasn't paying for Disney Plus at the time that it came out, and yeah, I am lazy now, dude, to find pirated stuff. Yeah, Darlington says, but now I'm watching you, fuck face. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I'm sending a kiss to you, Darlington. Thank you, dude. Okay, dude. So what are you gonna do on this weekend, dude? How are the vibes? And are you gonna go out? Are you gonna go to your like mountain house and shit? What are you gonna do? Okay, people, let's start. Oh fuck. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so this one, we were having an issue with this one. Yeah, we were not seeing those faces, which is weird. Darlington says on YouTube, just get an IPTV. No, I know, dude. Or some plexer. Yeah, I know, dude. I know how to pirate stuff. It's just that I am too lazy to do it, dude. I'm too lazy now to do it. And also, it's good that I don't sit down to like watch 2 seasons of something like Andor, dude. Because, dude, way too much time right now. You gotta like lock in, do some good progress, because I want to like join some events for the game. So yeah, dude, I would really like to watch it. So I've got a couple of games to play. I've got a couple of shows to watch. So adding another one would be way too crazy. So how about you, dude? What are you gonna do on the weekend? Genki's eating lentil soup. How is the soup, dude? Okay, so let me see, dude. What the fuck is happening with this model? Why can't we see those faces here? Yeah, that's weird. It's this ones. Yeah, it's this ones. I don't know, dude, what's happening. Yeah, let me re-export it again with those faces in that way. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it in this way. Okay, let's re-export the model. Rural old house 1. Awesome. Yo, Darlington, is the audio okay, dude? And shit, the microphone, the music, is everything okay? Because I am running this new setup, and I'm trying to make sure that everything is okay, dude. And yeah, Was a bit anxious. Genki, is everything okay? The audio and everything. Genki says eating soup and trying to find some tiles. Was using Crocotile last night and had some good results. Oh fuck. Did you post it on the Discord, dude? I haven't seen the Discord yet, Genki, because I was setting up the 2 computers throughout all of the afternoon, dude, for the stream. So if you posted it there, let me know. Darlington says yes it is. Thank you, dude, appreciate it. Genki says yeah, it's fine now. Okay, dude, appreciate it. Okay, let's go back here and let's re-import so we can see where the fuck are those faces. Okay, rural old house. Yeah, let's re-import it. Nah, it's not doing the trick. So yeah, they're inverted. Yeah, there they are. They are inverted. The UVs are inverted. No, the normals are inverted. Yeah, I was assuming that was happening. So let me read. Darlington says in YouTube everything is working fine. Thank you, dude, appreciate it. Genki says yes, you did post it on the Discord. Okay, dude, let me go and check it out. Yeah, Darlington, so my Mac Mini, dude, it had already had network issues. This shit, it was unstable on both on the Wi-Fi and on the Ethernet. So that's why I didn't try to do the double computer setup for live streaming because I kept having those issues, but it seems that it is fixed, and I'm hoping that it is fixed because this will help me a lot. Okay, what the fuck, what am I gonna do here? Yeah, this one. So, okay, Genki, give me a sec, dude, and I'm gonna go into the Discord. And whoever else is watching, if you posted something in the Discord, please let me know so we can go and see what you're working on. Okay, Discord server. Oh fuck, people are posting good shit. What the fuck is all of this? Okay, so this was the last post from yesterday. This was Joey Toro doing some really cool stuff in Unreal Engine. Check it out. Fuck yeah, Joe Toro. Joe is having an expo today, so sending the best of luck to Joey. Genki posted a step in the right direction with some 3D pixel art textured assets. Sissy Trico says, hello, Nerdy Punk. Long time no see. Where have you been, Trico? Thanks for coming back, dude. Darlington says, what are you running right now? Okay, so I am running the Windows computer, Unreal Engine, dude, BlockBench and shit, and I'm sending the image of the Windows computer through a capture card to the Mac Mini where I'm running OBS. That's what I'm doing. So Genki says, oh my god, AI invading the chat again, don't listen to him. Darna1 says, hello, what's up, dude? Where have you been? All the cool people coming today. So this is what Genki is working on, people. Cool shit, dude. Been really trying to emulate this style. Okay, yeah. Totally get it, dude. This is Game Guardian. What is this, dude? This is looking really fucking cool, Game Guardian. Are these like 4K videos, dude? What the fuck is it like not loading the video, Discord and shit? Yeah. Let me see what's happening. So Game Guardian, thanks a lot for posting, dude. Really cool shit. I'm assuming, yeah, this is Unreal Engine. It looks like Unreal Engine lighting and foliage and shit. So thanks a lot for posting, people. This is really cool. Let's see which other things Genki posted. Yeah, a couple of cool stuff there. Yeah, those assets are coming along nicely, Genki. They are coming along nicely, dude. So thank you for posting. Okay, let me read the comments. Genki winking to Trico. Trico says, bro, don't listen to Genki, dude. You know the drill. Darna1 says, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, people are posting good shit. And what about you, Darna1? How was life, dude? How was the family? How was the Unreal Engine stuff coming along, dude? Calavera says, what's up, dude? What's up? How are you, dude? I'm running a 2 computer setup today, dude. I'm happy about this shit. Unreal Engine is gonna run smooth and shit because I am not doing the stream from this computer. So I'm really happy that I finally got to make that setup. Okay, let's go back into Unreal and check it out. I can run this shit in high settings, high quality. I had to run it in low. Sometimes I could do it in medium when I was doing live streaming, but now I can run it in high. So let's re-import this one, and I'm gonna get back into the chat. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Sissy Trico, redeemed by Bumrun. Dude, I am sorry, but because I'm running 2 computers today, stream avatars seems to be not working right now on the Mac, where I'm supposed to be running the stream avatar stuff. So I'm gonna set up that tomorrow, Trico. I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna refund it tomorrow. Bit, what's up, dude? How are you? Calavera says, so using the Mac or something? Yeah, I'm using the Mac Mini for the live stream, dude, and doing all of the other stuff on the Windows one. Darno One says, I'm okay. I'm about to load a friend's game. Which game, dude? Did your friend release it like a short while ago? Bit, what are you doing, dude? How's life? Darlington Pat just says on YouTube, man, you should come work here one day. Yes, dude. We should make like a co-working session and shit on your cool looking fucking ass house. We should do it, Darlington. CC Trico says, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Tomorrow I'll refund it. How are you, Trico? What have you been working on? Calavera says, I found a nice little first-person editor. How is it called, dude? Could you like post it? What is the thing that you found? Cool shit. Darlington says, maybe next week. We should do it next week. Let's set up the day. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Darlington. Trico sending the emojis dancing. Bet says, not much. Going to see Star Wars Episode 3 tomorrow for the anniversary. I saw that, dude. I saw that we have that running also here, but all of the hours they have available on the cinemas are on the time that I do streaming, dude. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch it, bit. So I hope you enjoy it, dude. Okay, the houses are looking fine. Let's make some variations of this. Yeah, this I'm gonna fix that door, but the roof is looking really cool. The hay roof is looking really cool. Happy about it. We've got the rural Japanese houses finally, and we can keep going and extending this idea. Calavero says it's called, let me see, EC FPS editor. Let me check it out in Google. CC Trico says, just making maybe too many pixel art. Wow, says CC Trico. Wow, to what, dude? To what I was showing? The new houses and shit. Let me see what Calavero is talking about. EC FPS editor. Ever wanted to make your own old school 3D first-person shooter game? Now you can with EC first-person shooter editor. Let's check this shit out. Oh, what the fuck? It's you cannot even open like the. Is it like many people are trying to use it because it's like. Oh, it's this one, right? It's this one. Unsupported, read description. The engine is not developed by B anymore. The new versions will be... okay. Oh, fuck. Dude. This is Calavero's vibe. Dude, you should start making shit already. Dude, how the fuck is this engine just 3 megabytes? What the fuck is happening here? I can't believe this shit is only 3 megabytes, dude. Dude, we should check it out, Calavero. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Tipitako Rat says, what's up? What's up, Tipitako? How are you? Thanks for coming back. Genki says, is this game set in the universe where Japan doesn't have horses because they would eat the hay? It is not set up in a universe where there are no horses, dude. I'm just not gonna make horses because it's too much work. It doesn't have to do with any creative decision. Darlington says, give us an island tour. Dude, shut up with the island shit. Calavera says, yes, we should work on that, dude. Bit says, Nerdy, there was a guy whose pixel art you looked on Sketchfab on stream before. Do you remember this guy? Yeah, let me check it out. I'm pretty sure I remember it, Bit, because it gave me an existential crisis. Trico says, what type of game is it? Is it puzzle or a shooter? Also, that one I was showing, dude, it's an engine to make first-person shooters. Calavero says, look for some games made with that one. Okay, could you send them over in the chat, dude? You are able to send links. Dorna One says, well, it's a beat-em-up game, a fan-made game he been working on for over 10 years, so just setting it up. Oh, fuck, dude, did your friend already release the game, like, recently? Or is it like a demo? Gaki says, where are the horses in your version Japan? I see, so I'm right. There are no horses in your version of Japan. No, there are not gonna be any horses, dude. I am way too lazy to make the horses. Darlington Badger says, give us a tour. A tour of what, dude? A tour of what? You gotta be clear. And it's not the island you were mentioning. Bit says, same guy made an animation. I found his YouTube. Okay, let me check out what Bit sent. And Calavero, yeah, could you send me the link of the games made with this fucking engine that it's just 3 fucking megabytes? What the fuck? Okay, so this is the artist that Bit sent. I think I remember. Yeah, dude, I remember this shit. Why do you send it again, Beat? It makes me feel like shit. Yeah, why do you do this to me, dude? Oh, fuck, dude. Check out this motherfucker, dude. Yeah. Yeah, this guy makes me feel like shit. Yeah, check out the modeling of this guy. Yeah. Yo, so Bit. Let me get back. So it's the same guy. You found an animation in his YouTube. Okay, let me check it out. Yaki says horses don't exist in Spaceman Memories. They may exist, dude. I'm just not gonna make them because they are too hard to make. Darlington says show us around, man. Okay, I'm gonna show you around the map that I'm working on. Bet says check out his animations. Okay, dude, give me a sec. I'm gonna check out the animations. Okay, dude, that is a good artist. So the same guy seems to be also be making animations. Darlington says, I want to see how everything looks. Okay, dude. Give me a sec. I'm going to go back there. So, oh, fuck. Look at this guy, dude. I cannot believe the... Ah, fuck, dude. Bit. Why do you do this to me, dude? Why do you want to make me feel like shit? Dude, this is a fucking good artist. Holy fucking shit. Check out this guy. Dude. Dude, I'm going to see that shit again. This is a really good artist. This guy was using BlockBench, right? Yeah, I think this guy was using BlockBench, right? Bit. Am I mistaken, or was it Blender? Yeah, Darlington, I'm getting back. It says, bro, play audio. Dude, I cannot play audio. I am running 2 computers now, so I cannot play audio from the Windows computer. The music that you're listening there on the background is running on the Mac Mini. So let me check out what Calavero sent. Fuck yeah, vibes are good today. Bit says, bro, play. Yeah, Bit. No, I cannot play the audio. I am running 2 computers now, and I cannot capture the audio right now. I gotta like finish up the settings of the Mac Mini with the Windows computer, and yeah, I'm not able to right now, dude. Whatever you're hearing is playing on the Mac Mini. Kek says, yeah, Seafoam Boy is making a game. No, it's Blender. Oh, this is Blender. So this is a game made with the engine that Calavera was talking about. It's a first-person shooter game that just... The whole fucking engine is 3 megabytes. Check out this shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. You have no excuses now, Calavero, to start making shit. No fucking excuses. Tippy Taco says, no way that animation was BlockBench. Yeah, no, it wasn't BlockBench. It was, but if you sat down, dude, to take your time to do it, it would be possible, dude. Yeah, it could be possible, I think. Kek says, I contacted, you contacting the guy? That guy from the animation. Bit says, no, he uses Blender and Aseprite. Yeah, dude, it seems like very, very complex, the things that the guy does. So I'm thinking, yeah, definitely the guy is using something more complex like Blender. Yo, Calavero, no excuses now on making a first-person shooter. Dude, I'm gonna like put pressure on you now. Genki says, yep. What did he say to you, dude? Okay, Darlington, so I'm working on this map, dude. Remember that town that I was showing the other day? So I ended up thinking about making the rest of the map around the town. So this is the town. Remember the town, right? So I'm gonna be making a couple of things around the town. I'm gonna make a small like rural part of the world here, and here I'm gonna have a forest here where we can find like some shrines or something like a dungeon entrance. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. So yeah, we get into the world through the train station. That's the train stop. That's where we start. So yeah. Do you want me? Are you asking about something else, Darlington? Genki says, yep, I keep offering this dude. Yeah, dude. One of these days, one of these people may be in chat, and they may be thinking that they want to work with you. So, and this is your same screen name that you're using on all social media. I wouldn't insult people with the screen name of my game, dude. Chill. No, I know they be busy, dude, but yeah, yeah, they are good artists, dude, and it must be expensive, and they are full of assignments and shit. I don't know, dude. Yeah, Darlington says that's nice, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, so yesterday, Darlington, I was working on these new models, dude. I was trying to figure out that, like, the haze, so I'm using a couple of layers. Check it out. These are planes. Yeah, so this is not one mesh by itself. These are planes. So I am doing a layered roof there, so it gives me those soft shadows on the material. What you're seeing here in Unreal Engine on this part. Yeah, gives me those soft shadows, gives me the layered vibe and shit. So yeah, dude, that's what I'm working on. Let me fire up Aseprite so we can keep working on other versions of this. So Genki says, Cunt is an insult, dude. Dude, cunt, I don't know about Australia, but cunt is an insult in many countries. Dude, it's not a term of endearment in other countries, I can assure you that. Haven't you seen an episode of Silicon Valley about a person calling a girl calling another girl Conti, and they told her that she couldn't use it on the United States in Silicon Valley, the TV show, because Conti was offensive. So it may not be offensive in Australia, dude, but I'm pretty fucking sure in the US and other countries, cunt is offensive. Sissy Trico, what's up, dude? What are you doing right now? Yo, Darna1, what have you been working on, dude? Tippy Taco, how are you, dude? What are you doing today? Okay, let me open up this. So yeah, this is what I was doing yesterday. Trico says, NerdyPunk, can you speak Japanese? No, dude. I had learned a bit of Japanese like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and I stopped practicing and I forgot all of it, dude. I was even like recording short videos in Japanese and posting them in social media, dude, but I forgot all of it, dude. So if you don't want to like forget a language, you gotta keep practicing it. Sistrico says that's Chinese. Which one? Yeah, no, that is Chinese, dude. That's Chinese. Yeah, Trico. So if you want to learn, dude, you gotta practice, dude. You gotta keep practicing and stuff. And don't lose that momentum, dude, because that's when you stop remembering the language, dude. It's hard. That is a hard language. Okay, let me continue with this one. Trico, what is that? What is that emoji, dude? Let me do a couple of variations. So people, everyone else in chat, what are you working on today? What are you doing? Which movies are you gonna watch this weekend? Beat is gonna go watch Star Wars. Who else is gonna go watch Star Wars? Many people hate this movie, episode 3 of Star Wars. I liked it, and I also like all of the prequels. Yeah, I like all of the prequels, even if a lot of people don't like them. Calavera says, watching Andor today. Dude, everybody's fucking watching Andor. I feel like shit. I have not watched it. So, are you watching it legally or are you doing it illegally, Calavero? Tip Taco Rat says, how did you pick up on and learn Unreal Engine 5? Okay, my dude. It's been a mix of different things. Reading that documentation, dude. Watching a channel on YouTube called Cobra Code, which is the guide in which I learned everything related to 2.5D using sprites and pixel art. And I don't know, dude, watching a couple tutorials and other shit, dude, just figuring out by myself. That is the good thing about blueprints, dude. You can just think about the logic of things. You don't even need to know the language or the syntax or anything. I mean, you're gonna go picking it up as you start to build systems. Yeah, so it has been a mix of different things. Tippy Takurat, what kind of game do you want to make in Unreal? Trico says Star Wars, good stuff indeed, dude. Gaki says episode 3 of Star Wars is goated. I think I have liked all of them, dude, even the new ones. Yeah, Calavera says Disney Plus, yeah, legally. Yeah, I have no Disney Plus anymore, dude. So that may be why I have procrastinated watching Andor. Tipitakarat says on YouTube, yeah, man, watching Star Wars this weekend. Everybody's watching Star Wars. Holy fucking shit. Props to you people. I hope you enjoy it. A friend invited me today to go watch it right now, but I told him that I couldn't because of the live stream, right? So yeah, it is what it is. One has to keep going and shit. Okay, let me open up that file, rural house and stuff. No, that's not the fucking file, dude. Yeah, let me see. Rural old house. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, let's do some variations of this thing. And the door. Let's fix the door. Yeah, it's way too wide. Indeed. Yeah, it could be something more like that. Okay, let me in the comments. Gank says, I didn't like the new ones. Caitlin Kennedy ruined Star Wars. Such a hard thing to fuck up also. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that person shouldn't have had that much power, dude. Because she really... Yeah. I also agree with that. That Caitlin Kennedy hasn't been the best person for the movies. They have had good shows. Has she been related with the shows? I don't know about the movies. I like them, dude. They weren't as close as good as the older ones, but I enjoyed them. Tipitakurat says, not trying to make anything, just messing around in Unreal Engine 5, trying to learn. Yeah. Have you watched the Begin Play series from Epic Games? Also, have you read the documentation, the gameplay framework? Read that one, dude. Trico says, indeed, too wide. Yeah, it was too wide, dude. It was too wide. How about you, Trico? What are you working on today? Hey, Steph says, what's up, y'all? What's up, dude? What are you working on today? How is Game Jolt going? Did they give you a response on the application you were talking about? Trico says even an elephant can fit in. Yeah, dude. Even an elephant, Trico. You are right. Dude, it's good Trico came back. Dude, Trico. So slow. Told me the other day you were on another channel watching another guy making games, dude, on Twitch. He said he found you on the chat. And I was like, dude, that makes me feel bad, Trico watching another game dev. Darlington says you'll get cancelled. About what, dude? About what? About what? About which of all the stupid shit that I say am I gonna get cancelled? Trico says I'm just don't know what to draw. So just do, I don't know, dude. Try to do the Spaceman on your own style. Genki says we all miss you, Sister Trico. Yeah, dude, we miss you. Hesef says haven't heard from them yet. Just working on getting some characters rigged for Galvan. Galvan is the game. It's the fan game that Hesef is doing for Ben 10. Hesef says, how are you, nerdy? What are you working on? I'm still working on the houses, dude. I'm gonna make some variations of the same houses. At the end of the stream yesterday, I figured out a cool way of doing the roof. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, let me go here. Yeah, so this is how the roof is looking, dude. I ended up doing some layering on the roofs, so it gave me these soft shadows that you see there. So I am now gonna work on whichever town that I'm gonna build around here, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna keep working on today. Trico says, yeah, no, don't worry, dude. I'm just teasing. I'm joking, Trico. Darlington says, what? I didn't say shit. I didn't say shit. Shut the fuck up, dude. Dude, shut up, Darlington. I didn't say shit. I just said that the stories weren't as good as the old ones. I didn't even mention that word. I just think Caitlin Kennedy is not a good producer as like the older times. Hesef says, oh, that looks nice. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Trico says, yeah, I don't really have time to watch Twitch because of school, but yeah, at least I can still rest. Yeah, dude. So thank you for coming into the stream then. Even if you don't have time, Trico, appreciate it. Okay, let's go back here. Don't listen to this Darlington Paget person on YouTube chat, people. That's a crazy person. I don't know him. By the way, I don't know this crazy person. No, I know him. Trico says, yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so if you're working on something today, Trico, and you want to share it, dude, just let me know. Let me know. Okay, I think that's better. Yeah, I gotta like add a couple of pixels on these sides for it to be more like have the same proportions. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's copy this. Let's invert it in this size. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, okay, let's save this one. Let's re-import it because the door is too wide. Yeah, okay, awesome. Let me check it out. It's the same one, dude. Where the fuck did I save it? Okay, let me see. Rural old house. Ah, yeah, I didn't save it there. Okay, export. Let's go back into Unreal. Yeah, it was the other folder, not the one that I used for the OBJ. Okay, give me a sec, people. I'm getting back to chat. Yeah, there it is. Those are the right proportions. Fuck yeah. Okay, Tricos, Hesef says that looks nice. I saw it. Yeah, that one. Hesef says shared something in the Discord. Okay, dude. Let's see what Hesef is working on. Posted on the Discord. Yo, Trico posted also. Okay, let's see what Trico posted. Fuck yeah, Trico. Trico, do you know how this creature is called, dude? I know how this creature is called. It looks really cute, Trico. Good shit, dude. Good shit, Trico. Congratulations, dude. Keep going, dude. Keep doing your pixel art. Don't lose the momentum. Happy for you. So this is what Hesdev posted on Twitter. Let me open up the link, dude. Give me a sec. Trico says, Gek says, Trico, dude, that's the best pixel art I've ever seen. Dude, it's good. Trico, it's a young artist, dude. They are doing a great effort, so I really admire Trico being consistent, dude. Yeah, so Trico, just keep going, dude. Just keep going. Let's see what Hazedev posted on Twitter. The animation for the Ben 10 game. Oh fuck, dude. Okay, let me change the quality of this shit. Yeah, cause it's doing like a downgrade on the quality. So we've got like the menu. Oh, the animation is very smooth, dude. Really smooth animation. Yeah. How long did this take you, Hayes? Yeah. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah. Yeah. So congrats, dude. How is the posts going on the community of Ben 10 on Twitter? Okay, let's get back to chat. Okay. Hayes says it's synced with the audio. Need to have audio on, dude. I'm gonna set up the audio. The thing is, dude, I'm sorry today. I'm not gonna be able to see videos with audio enabled because today I am running two computers. I'm running the stream on the Mac Mini and I'm running Discord and whichever shit that you see on the screen on Windows. So I didn't set up the audio from Windows going into the Mac Mini. So I gotta set that up for that to work. Okay, let me read the comments. Trico says, wow, yeah, dude. Good shit, good shit. So, Trico says, thank you. Thanks to you, dude, for sharing. Appreciate it. Kaki says, I started when an alien device did what it did and stuck itself upon his wrist with secrets that he'd now. Nah, he's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. He's them. Oh, fuck. This is the lore? Trico says, I love Ben 10. Dude, go and follow Hayes. Hayes is doing a game about Ben 10. Kevin says, you can see how it's going right there on Twitter. Yeah, no, I saw the likes and shit, but how are you feeling compared to the previous one? Like, I can see if a post is gonna be good, dude, depending on how things go. Yeah, on the first hours. So how are you feeling the first hours? Okay, he says, rest in peace, the audio was the best part. Yeah, dude, tomorrow. I'm gonna set it up for tomorrow because I'm running two computers today, dude. Way fucking better, dude. I can run on Unreal Engine in high settings. Fucking finally, on a live stream. First fucking time that I can do this. So it's a way better setup, dude. I'm happy that Apple fixed up the my Mac Mini. I don't know how the fuck they fixed up the connection issues, but they did it. Okay, Darno once is gonna have to slap my mate, try to install this Unreal game, but didn't let the game set up to install on a different drive. Oh, yeah. Dude, does the game have a Steam page, Darno 1? Could I check it out? Genki laughing at Hayes about let's fucking go. Yeah, that is the crazy lore. Crasher Hole on YouTube, nerdy bro. I'm in my hometown and I'm surprised that internet is available here. Crasher, I'm happy, dude, that you have internet in your hometown, dude. That is good, dude. You're not gonna like be bored all of these 2 weeks, Crasher. Yeah. Good stuff, Crusher. I'm happy for you. Okay, the door works, people. Let's go back into Pixel Basher and let's do another version of this. So I'm gonna save this project and this one's gonna be Rural Old House PB02. Okay, awesome. And let's do a variation. Let me open up Obsidian to see the images. It says likes are around the same. Pick Galvan was about 1,000 likes per post. Dude, but I saw the comments on the previous post of yesterday, and people were like, oh, it's coming along, it's coming back, it's coming from the dead. They were happy. Yankee says to Hayes, sample nerdy reading the lyrics for the game intro. Which game intro? Darno one says not on Steam. It's fan made fun game. It's locked behind Patreon at the moment. Okay, dude. Okay, so I understand. So don't worry, dude. Don't worry. Maybe if you end up installing it, Darno one, you could like share a screen capture of the gameplay, dude. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be really, really cool. Okay, 41 minutes. Give me a sec. Give me a sec here. I am gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. No, I cannot. It seems like that I cannot. Yeah, I was gonna do an ad break because the stream bot that does the auto ad breaks, it's not working today. Yeah. Okay. 60-second ad for the people on Twitch who are not subs, so we can like turn off the pre-roll ads. Okay, so for the people still on Twitch and on YouTube, let's keep chatting. Let me read the chat. Okay, Darno one says he has a YouTube channel. Okay, can I check it out? Polyphim, what's up? Polyphim says thatched hay roof house looking good. Yeah, thatched hay roof looking nice, dude. Yeah. Teslatic was right yesterday. That was some good advice from Teslatic. So I'm happy that he said it to me because I fixed it. How are you, Polyphim? Crusher says, want to know my reason to come to my hometown? Yeah, if you want to share it, dude. If it's not too personal, go ahead. Darno one says, yeah, advert. Yeah, I gotta run them, dude, every like 22 minutes. So it disables the pre-roll ads on Twitch. So I'm sorry, dude, if you're not a sub and shit, but it's for to have a better experience for new viewers. Trico says, hello, Polyphim. Indeed, dude. There's Trico. Trico's back, Polyphim. Crusher says, it's because my uncle is trying to forcefully take over our property. Dude, that is very common in all of the fucking world, Crusher. I'm sorry, dude. I hope that it doesn't happen. It goes well and shit. But those are things that are very common in all of the world. I'm sorry, dude. That's a shitty situation. Hence, they're sending the love to Polyphim. Polyphim sending the love. Yeah, Trico sending the love also. Everybody sending the love in chat. What's up, Polyphim? What are you working on today? Yo, Darna, what is the link, like the name of the YouTube channel of your friend? Okay, let me see. We've got... This is the one that I was doing. Let me try and do another version, a version that is with like darker, no, lighter browns that looks older, and we could do a different door on that one. Yeah, so let me see which is the one that I'm gonna grab here. Yeah, we may use something like this, who knows. It may look too techy, but let's see if it works. Darna one says, and I'm back from the advert. Okay, Darna, I was telling you, thank you for letting me know. I was telling you that does your frame, the one that is making the game, what is like the name of the YouTube channel? Darlington Padgett says, where are you from, Crashed? From India. Yeah, from India. Crasher is from India. Polyphim says, guess my message got lost. I'm doing good. Hope you are all doing good too. Yeah, maybe it got lost, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Tippy Takurat sending the love. Everybody sending the love. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, people. You people are the best. Thanks for coming every night. This is so nice. Darna one says, I'll post it on Discord. Okay, dude, post it and let me know. Okay, let's do another door. I'm thinking that one, I'm gonna make another version of that. Let me see which one am I gonna use. Could this work as a door? Yeah, I'm thinking it could work as a door, this one. Yeah, Darna says, Dawn, okay, dude, give me a sec. Genki Redeem, where the Pikachu hat and wiggle the ears. Okay, dude, let's do it then. Let's do it. Trico says Pikachu, yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna have back the stream avatars. I hope so, people. I'm still figuring out running 2 computers for the stream, so I'm very sorry that the stream avatars are not on the overlay today. I'm gonna figure it out, people, and I'm thinking that new rewards are gonna be in order, because now I'm able to do VTuber shit and audio shit on the Mac while I'm running Unreal Engine here. So Pika time from Chistrico. Darna says the game amazing, played previous versions. Okay, dude, I'm gonna check it out. Darlington says that's a really common problem in Latin America too. To Crasher, yeah, that's what I was telling to Crasher. The issue that you're having right now, Crasher, is really common in, I think, in every fucking country, dude. not only Latin America. Every fucking country ends up like fighting about like the land of the family and shit. Tipitakarat says, all right, see ya. I gotta get up early tomorrow, my dude. Thank you for coming, Tipitakarat. I hope your Saturday goes well. Please come back tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be playing a game tomorrow because I'm gonna use Saturdays to play games. We're gonna see which one we're gonna play. So thank you for coming, dude. Appreciate it. Let's go into the Discord to see the game that Darna1 sent. So this is a couple of other pixel art that Trico posted. Trico, I asked you, do you know how this creature is called? It looks really nice, Trico. Do you know how it's called? Grimeshine, where are you, dude? Grimeshine says on Discord, starting to block out the Base Pro Fishing shop. Might be the first time Base Pro Fishing has ever been made into pixel art. Indeed, dude. I'm thinking, oh, check out the aquarium and shit. Oh, Grimeshine is cooking. Dude, you're in chat. You are watching. Why don't you say hi, Grimeshine? Thank you for sharing, dude. Cool shit, Grimeshine. Let me see what Darkna posted about your friend's game. Okay, give me a sec, dude. I'm gonna check out the link. Okay, getting back to chat. Okay, so I do not get lost. Tipitakarat, I read that one. Geki says the best thing to do in this scenario is a fight to the death. On which scenario, dude? It's a kappa, says Rico. Yes, dude. It's a kappa. It's a yokai from Japan. It's a spirit from Japan. Trico says it maybe look cute, but it's dumb as fuck. No, it looks cute, and I don't think it looks dumb, dude. It's a kappa. Good stuff. Darna1 says, don't worry, it's not a porn link. I know, dude. It's not a porn link. I trust you now with links. I didn't trust you before, dude, but I trust you now. I think you are acting more like a grown-up in these last few months, Darna1. So this is the game that Darna1's friend has released as a closed alpha or closed beta, I think. Let me go forward to see a bit of gameplay. What is this, Darna1? Is this Unreal Engine, dude? So congratulations to your friend, dude. Seems like a lot of fucking work, the game. Dude, you both are into the same kind of shit, right? It's like the same vibe of yours. You're having like the same influences, right? Yeah, I know yours is different visually, but some elements I can see that you people both like the same kind of things, Darna1. Trico says, wow, wow, wow. Are you talking about this one, Trico? Yeah, this is Darna1's friend. So which engine is this one? Darna1. Darna says, because I've been rushed to hospital a few times. He got me into Unreal. Oh, this is the guy that got you into Unreal. Good stuff, Darna. Congratulations to your friend, dude. I hope that he releases it on Steam. Yeah, he should release it on Steam. Trico says to Darna, wow. Yeah, it's a friend of Darna. It's a friend of Darna. So good shit, Darna. Appreciate it, dude. Your friend's game is looking cool. Okay, what the fuck was I gonna do? Yeah, let's keep going here. Let's do a couple of windows. Where is this one? Yeah, this one. Let's delete that one. We're gonna do another version with other vibe. Yeah, okay. This fencing looks cool. Yeah, this fencing looks cool. Let's turn this one into brown. Yeah. Oh, fuck, yeah. That one looks cool. We're gonna make it lighter in the inside on the window. Yeah, this already looking nice. Let's keep going with the browns. Yeah, let me find a brown there. Where the fuck is the crate one? Okay, it's already looking different. Let me see. Where is this one? Yeah, let's delete that one and let's delete the other one. Where is it? Okay, Trico says, so it looks like Eva 01. Yeah, Darna1 says there's a big explosion in it. It's called Goiver. It's a Japan manga anime. Yeah, the Japanese influence really shows, dude, and that's really fucking cool. I like people that don't give a fuck and are clear about their influences. Yeah, Strico says, is that Evangelion? It has influences, dude. It has influences because mechs are big in Japan. Not only Evangelion is about mechs, but it is one of the main influences about this topic, Trico. Okay, where is this one? Let me find. Okay, I'm gonna delete this shit and I'm gonna add it again. Ah, fuck, dude. We have the gradient there also. So where the fuck is that window, dude? Okay, there it is. Let's do some other windows. Pollum says, I grew up watching the live movies, loved Guyver. Oh, I didn't watch them, dude. Yeah, I have not read the manga also. Polyphim, is it like really cool? Trico says thumbs up. Yeah, cool shit. Polyphim, how long ago was this, dude? Okay, let's do some other windows. Let's figure it out. I'm thinking I'm gonna use the same shit. The fencing. This shit looks cool. Yeah, let's do a couple of those kind of windows. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's a good idea. So where's this one? Yeah, that one, it's there. Let me find this other window. Where the fuck are you, dude? Okay, let me... Can I expand this? No. Give me a sec, people. Let me just find that asset. The thing is that Pixel Basher is buggy and you cannot click on some things. Yeah. You can just click on the ones that are on the top. But I'm gonna fucking find that asset. Where the fuck are you, dude? Okay, there it is. Okay, let's duplicate this one. Genki says, Gurren Lagann is a vibe. Oh, did you watch this, dude? Darna says, same in all the animes. Darna, is it also a big influence for you for your game? Rico says Gurren Lagann is good. I love the character design in Gurren Lagann the robot. Oh fuck, I haven't watched this. Polyphim says early mid-90s when I watched them, I think I remember them being great. Very graphic and cool characters and costumes, but I was a kid, says Polyphim. How long ago was the last time that you watched it, dude? Darna once says Guyver came out in 1985 as a manga. Yeah, 1985 was like a big decade for mechs. Yeah, mechs, robots, this aesthetic in Japan. Yeah, it really shows that it was a big decade. Okay, the windows are looking cool. This was not a bad idea. So let me... Oh, fuck, dude. Let me find that shit again. Yeah, this one. So we're gonna have another one of those. This one should be small. Remember, we had the issue with that other one that wasn't like working correctly. Yeah, so the fencing is okay. Could we use the fencing on the top one? Yes, we can. Okay, people, we've got another variation of this kind of houses. Let's go and add the pattern of like dirt and shit. Yeah, very, very subtle. Yeah, okay, there it is. Let's export this one to clipboard. Let me see if it caught it. Sometimes it doesn't get the one. Yeah, it didn't get it, so I'm just gonna export it normally. Getting back to chat in a bit, people, give me a sec. This one's gonna be Rural Old House 02. Okay. No, fucking stupid I am. That is the reference. Should be organized with my names. Okay, this one's gonna ref. It's gonna be ref Rural Old House. Getting back to chat, people, give me a sec so I do not forget what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, Polyphim says the live movie is probably almost 3 years ago. Okay, Darna says 1991 was the first live action. Oh fuck, dude, that's cool. Genki says this is what I'm planning on doing for my game. I just need to find a way to make them on lit but still have shadows casted onto them. Okay, let me check it out. Polyphim says 30. Oh, 30 years ago, not 3. Okay, Trico, thank you for the love, dude. Trico says pickle what? Darna one says, and my friend made a game of it, even do the models for using it Maya. Dude, can your friend get in trouble, dude, about making a game with the IP? Is he gonna release it on Steam or not, dude? Yeah. Okay, so this is what Genki's talking about how his how you want your assets to look. So which minute, dude? Which minute should I go on this video to see what you're talking about? Yeah, this game's looking cool. This is Godot. Godot. They're making a JRPG from 2D to 3D. Palm says, yeah, 30, yeah, 30 years probably when you were being born. Yeah. Around when I was being born. Yeah. Yeah, does it make you nostalgic, Polyphim? Yaki says, yeah, dude, so where is it, dude? I cannot watch the whole video. You gotta tell me. Nah, you gotta tell me, dude. Dude, it's 4 minutes. I gotta know where is it on the video. Hesef says to Genki, so you don't want lighting, just on lit models with shadows? Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Polyphim says, so nice, Genki's moving to Godot, confirmed? I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. So, dude, I was like moving very quickly, so I don't know if I am on the part of the video. Tell me the minute, dude, and the second, so I can know which is the exact part and I can stop it there. No, Polyphim, he's not. I'm pretty fucking sure he's not going to Godot, dude. Yeah, okay, let's do this other one. Yeah, this one. I was gonna like desaturate it a bit and do it a bit lighter. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Trico says Godot. Are you using Godot, Trico? Do you want to learn Godot, dude? Okay, saturation, let's reduce it and let's do it a bit like lighter so it looks like it's older. Geki says, hey Steve, I'm not sure. I'll send you the reference style I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, dude. Steve says, okay, yeah, dude. Do you know like the minute of the video, dude? Where I should stop it so we can I can be like clear. Oh fuck. This is a good effect. That is a good effect. I like this shit. It looks older. Huh? Yeah. Okay, interesting. Let's bring this one here. Yeah, check it out. This house is gonna look older than the other one. Kaki says you were on it, nerdy. Dude, I was moving all around the video. I cannot remember which specific part was it. Yeah, so if you say I was on it, dude, I don't even know where I was on it. Yeah, okay, let's do this one a bit there. So the scale, yeah, okay, this already works. So let's do another mesh where we like set up this other version. Roll old house 02. It's gonna be this one. Am I exporting it on the right? Yeah, roll old house 02. Yeah, there it is. So it's gonna be the same mesh. What we're gonna do variations is gonna be the texture. So let's duplicate this one. Roll house 02. Let's import the new texture. Let's create a material. Column says look straight out of Eastward with those colors. Yes. Yes. Yes, dude. You caught it quickly. That was what I had on my mind. And now I'm like, oh, this is how you got this effect, motherfuckers. It looks like Eastward, dude. Yeah, that's what made me so surprised. Yeah. Interesting shit, dude. It was just random. I didn't know what I was doing. And I like that vibe. Yeah, Trico says, hey, I'm still a teen. There's no way I made a game. I just know the engine and how to make it, dude. You can already make a game even if you're a teen, Trico. You are at the age where you should start making your own games. Polyphone says, what exactly did you do? So I think I did. Okay, let me try and do this shit again, dude. Yeah, I was fucking up with the saturation. Let me show you, dude. Yeah, rural house 02. Yeah. So I was fucking around with the saturation. Let's try to do it again, dude. Let me try to replicate this shit. So saturation, I reduced it. Then I pump up the lightness. Yeah, that is what I did, Polyphim. Reduce the saturation and pump up the lightness. So this one, dude. Saturation, do it to the left. Lightness to the right. Yeah. Good effect, dude. No, I'm not gonna forget it now, Polyphim. I'm not gonna forget it. Gek says you can even be a Ninja Turtle, Trico. You can be whatever the fuck you want already, Trico. Believe in yourself, Trico. No bro or anything, Trico. You gotta start making games and shit. So Polyphim, dude, good shit. Good shit. Let's try it. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Let's go here. So it seems like Yeah, I tried to import the wrong. Yeah, so this is the one. Rural old house. Yeah, let me rename this one. This one should be M underscore. Let's try this other one. Olive says, I see it taking out contrast and hard shadows achieves it. Yeah, dude. That is a good effect. It really looks like... Dude, I'm like, this is how you did it, motherfuckers. This is how you got your really cool style. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's cool shit, dude. Okay, let's re-import that texture and stuff. Roll old house 2. Yeah. Let's create a material for this one. Dude, Unreal Engine is so fucking smooth today. It's like butter. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you, Mac Mini, for working, the internet working. Okay, Fuzzabot, auto message. Coffee stream bot, auto message. Okay, how long is it already? 1 hour already? Let's keep going then. Let's lock in. Okay, Matt, this one's gonna be Matt02. Matt02. Okay, this one. Is it the same thing? Yeah, no, this one is masked material, right? Yeah, masked. Let's get the alpha on the opacity max. Let's apply it, and let's apply it to this one, the one on the middle. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try it here. Did it work? No, it's not that one. Oh yeah, it looks older. It looks older, that shit. Yeah, that one's looking cool. Let's go and check it out. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, what the fuck happened? Where are the houses? Yeah, they're on the other side. I'm fucking stupid. I was like, where the fuck are the houses? Yeah, they should be here. Okay, awesome. Let's go and check it out. Yo, Polyphim, I saw you were live streaming today, dude, and again, when I went to your channel, you had already stopped live streaming. So what happened, dude? Did you have any issues with the connection and shit? Yo. Looks older. Looks older. Yeah. This one seems like they renovated it. Yeah, a short while ago. This one looks like an older version of those houses. Polyphim says, no, I streamed for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Oh. So time just went very quickly for me. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna repeat it again, but I'm gonna give you the excuse why I was late on your stream. I was setting up the two computers for today's stream. It took me all of the day, dude, doing this, setting up OBS and shit on the other computer and shit, setting up all the audio, and not everything is working already, but yeah, dude, when I finished a couple of stuff, I was going to your stream and you were already finished. Polyphim says, maybe you saw me when I pressed stream for a minute by mistake this afternoon. Yeah, maybe, dude. I don't know, dude, which of both was it. I was locked in on trying to figure out OBS on Mac. But that's cool, dude. Are you coming back tomorrow, Polyphim? Okay, that one is cool. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's do the same shit here for the sides. Yeah, let's go. Adjustments. Hue saturation. And we reduce the saturation and we pump up the lightness. Yeah, the thing is that for this one, yeah, we gotta do it with that side, the one that already has the right colors. Yeah, so I'm just gonna swap it. Polyphim says, no need to explain, man, you're in no obligation to be there, no worries. No, dude, I have an obligation to be there. Shut up, Polyphim. Yo, Polyphim, did you know that Joey Toro is having an expo today, dude? He was anxious yesterday, but I hope that everything's going well for Joey. Polyphim says, yeah, I'm trying to do it every day at least 1 hour. Okay, dude, looking forward to watching you tomorrow then. Okay, let's bring this one for this side. Yeah, so we can keep the same vibe. And we could do it on the roof also. Yeah, let's try this shit on the roof. So let me try this one. Let's select all of it. Adjustments, hue saturation. Let's reduce the saturation. Let's pump up the lightness a bit, so it's not like too extreme. Yeah. Okay, this one. Let's bring this other version to this other side. Polim says, yeah, I wish him good luck on Instagram. Hope it goes well. I hope also, dude, that it goes well. Jack says to Polim, you need to get angry at Nerdy when he doesn't come on stream. Dude, chill. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. You want Polyphim to get angry at me? Polyphim says, like, get angry with you when you don't come to mine? Yeah. You have not been on Polyphim stream. I haven't saw you there on the chat, dude. So what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, let's export this one. Let's do that one again. Yeah, okay, let's see the sides of this. Yo, Unreal Engine is quick and smooth today. Yeah, check out the sides. Cool shit. Ah, and the roof has less saturation, so it looks older. Yeah, that was a good effect. Polim says, I'm kidding, Genki. You are not kidding, dude. Where have you been when Polyphim is live streaming? No, I think you're sleeping. Yeah, I think you're sleeping. So I'm just talking shit. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do another version of that same texture. Yeah, let me check out the references. If not, we're gonna go into Google. Yeah, I think I'm out of ideas for references here because they all look alike. So let's go and look for other type of these rural houses to see, yeah, other texture ideas. Okay, give me a sec, people. Let's check it out here. Yeah, old. They have to be old. Yeah. They seem to keep... Ah, interesting. There are some that have the hay on the walls. The walls are made of hay. And there is like black hay on the roof. Yes, we could do that shit. Okay, let me copy this one. Yeah, check out this one. Yeah, this is another variation of those same houses. Yeah, check it out. So this one has the hay on the walls also. And it's got like a different material on the roof. So we could try it. We could try it. Let's keep looking for them. Okay, Polim says, found the channel today streaming Bob Ross. Really, dude? On Twitch? Can they do that, dude? Doesn't that content have like a copyright and shit? But I don't know. I don't know. I may just be mistaken. So I'm looking out for references for windows, doors, yeah, walls, for ideas. Twitch TV, twitch.tv Bob Ross. Okay, it's like the official channel. Yeah, I think it's the official channel, dude. Yeah, I'm thinking it is the official channel, dude. They couldn't be using the... Yeah. Nah, this is the official channel, dude. It has a verified check. It has a verified check. Good shit. Good shit, dude. I can see the guy here. I'm watching an ad. I'm gonna wait for the ad to end and I'm gonna bring it back here to the screen. Yeah, it's the official one, Polyphim. Okay, let's do this house. That is a cool idea. I hadn't seen these ones on the references that I've been looking for. So that's really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, so this is the official Bob Ross channel, the one that Polyphim posted on the chat. Dude, that's crazy. People just saying rest in peace, boss, rest in peace, Ross. Yeah, dude. Heavy shit. Heavy shit, Polyphim. How did you end up finding it, dude? Were you just like exploring, roaming around? Polyphim says, dude might have done videos for 1,000 years to come. Yeah. Yeah, that channel could be like going live for 1,000,000 fucking years, dude. Good shit, Polyphim. Okay, let's do that house. I may do a version with the same geometry. I may do a version with a different one. But I'm gonna try the same geometry just for the sake of making quick progress. So this one's gonna be rural old house too. And we're gonna make the walls made of hay. Hesdev says he used to be in the military screaming at people a lot. And he hated it, so that's why he started speaking very softly. Like this, dude. He started speaking softly like this because he hated screaming. Yeah, I didn't know that story. Polim says, yeah, just checking the art category to see how other channels do things. Dude, you gotta find your own voice, your own style. Cause I don't know, dude. Everyone does their own shit on Twitch. I've seen like some of the craziest ideas, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know how you figured this shit out, but that's really cool. So just do your shit, Polyphim. Whichever ideas that you have in your mind, just do them, dude. Yeah. What are you thinking about, Polyphim? Polyphim says, I need to unlock that skill. About speaking softly, dude. With a soft voice. That's the one that you gotta unlock. Steph says his iconic Bob Ross voice. Yeah, he was a drill sergeant. Yeah, those are crazy about screaming. The drill sergeants. I've seen videos. So you say also, and it was his job to scream at him, but he secretly hated it a lot. So by the time he got the job, he vowed not to scream again, which birthed his iconic Bob Ross voice. Yeah, dude, one goes through shedding life, and that shit changes you. Yeah. Oh fuck, dude, that must have been traumatic shit. That guy was just traumatized, dude. Yeah. Polym says not letting anxiety getting a hold of me and my speech. Yeah, dude, just do your shit. Have fun, dude. Don't overthink it, dude. It's just people just like you, mostly artists, introverts. I'm thinking mostly introverts, dude. That's the kind of people that go and watch and support on Twitch. Extroverts are mostly in social events and shit. So introvert power, dude. I may not seem like an introvert, but I am one, dude. If I was like in a social event, in like a real one, dude, I wouldn't be talking like this. Yeah, I can just do this in front of the webcam, dude, sitting in front of that computer. Yeah, so Polyphim, just do your shit, dude, whichever it is. Polyphim says, sure, nerdy, but sometimes rationalizing doesn't work. I know, dude. I know. Geki says, nerdy is an extrovert. Shut up, dude. I am not. Close people that know me, they understand that I am not one, dude. But you can learn how to talk in front of a mic, dude. I learned how to talk in front of a mic with the startup that I had before in the pandemic, in which I was teaching virtual classes of 100 kids how to use Roblox Studio, using block coding and shit. So when you're doing that shit, dude, with like 100 kids at the same time through Zoom, you just gotta like learn how to talk, dude, and how to be in front of the camera. But I was not like this. Polym says, I'm dealing with it. You will see if you even hear me speak. Don't worry, dude. Don't overthink it. Just keep doing your thing, and as you go doing progress, dude, and making getting momentum and getting traction, you're gonna become better at it, dude. Trico sending the love. Gex says, nerdy is what? Nah, I am not that, dude. I am not that cool. I am not that cool. Polym says, I was just checking other channels just to see what other came up with. I have my own ideas, though. You can do a lot of shit in OBS. Yeah, OBS is king, dude. This shit is king. Fucking king, dude. I love this shit. I cannot believe how quickly, dude, I ended up having a new setup today on the Mac Mini, just importing a couple of things into OBS from the Windows one, and some things are running better in OBS on the Mac, dude. So that's really cool. OBS is really cool, dude. Okay, let's do that. Hey, yeah, so seems like we're not gonna be able to do this one there. Yeah, so let me do a couple of subdivisions on this face so we can delete those faces. So this one, loop cut on this direction. Yeah, that may work. And let's delete this face so we can have that one. I'm trying to do the same proportions for doors, but maybe they don't fucking work. I'm thinking, but anyways, let's just keep going. I'm gonna figure it out. Gex says, you are pretty cool, nerdy. Thank you, dude, but I'm not cool as a firefighter and saving an orphanage in a fire, dude. I would never take that kind of credit. I'm just a guy making games on Twitch, dude. Firefighters are a different kind of breed. Pauline says, I don't think I will end up making a candy shop and telling people not to take my cats. That's for sure. Oh, fuck, Polypheme. Shit, dude. That was a traumatic experience for you, it seems, dude. I can see that, Polypheme. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry, Polypheme. It was so traumatic, dude. Polypheme knows what I'm talking about this cat and shit. Poor Polypheme, people. Poor Polypheme. Okay, let's do this face. The same shit. Loop cut. And let's delete this part. And that's where we are gonna have the door. Yeah. I may resize this one a bit. Yo, Polypheme. Do you want to tell the story, dude? You have to tell it. I'm not gonna tell it. Polypheme says, seeing so many big boobs VTubers, I am tempted to become one. So be one, dude. You wanna be a big boob VTuber on Twitch? Be one, Polypheme. That is a big niche on Twitch. You are not wrong there if you want to do that. Yeah, you could have your audience there. Tesla says, just finished rigging the 5th alien today. We'll do some basic animation stuff tomorrow for them. Did you post it on the Discord, dude? Or are you just like updating the rest of the people? Did you post on GameYolt yesterday, dude, or today? Okay, let's duplicate those ones. Yeah, I could do it. I could do it here on the texture, that same shit. But I want to see those soft shadows of the layering of some faces being on front of each other. Yeah, but I could do it on the same texture here. So I could bring this into here, right? But let me just try this. Let me just try this just for the sake of trying it. Yeah, we're going to have that one there. Let me have this one here. And let me select vertices. Vertex snap. Let's snap this one here. How much? Yeah, nah, it doesn't fuck up the UVs as much as I thought it was gonna fuck them up. That's interesting. Okay, Paul says you tell the story if you want. I'm sure you can embellish it more. No, I'm not gonna tell it, dude. Cause it made you feel bad, dude. That guy was just toasted, dude. He's cool, dude. The guy is cool. He was just like totally toasted, Polypheme. Hayes says, what GameYolt didn't hear that, but did you post on GameYolt today? Trico says, well, battery low. Bye PunkDev. And Hayes, thank you for coming, Trico. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night, dude. Don't stop coming to the channel and don't stop posting on the Discord, dude. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Transform flip on X. Not that. No, it's not the same thing. Yeah, transform flip on X. Yeah, this one. So I thought it was gonna fuck up the UVs more, but it didn't. So yeah, that's cool. So let me move this one a bit to the front so we can have that soft shadow happening there. I could subdivide all of these faces, turn them into smaller sections, and do the layering in those sections. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. It just says I'll post right now. Okay, dude. Polypheme says, what? No, I didn't feel bad. You thought I did. I knew I was getting to asking for avocado and catfish head pizza. Dude, the thing is that I just felt it right now when you said it, the story, dude. I felt, oh, I'm sorry about Polypheme and the catfishing shit. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Which is very common for Polypheme type of shit. Yankee says, nerdly, will Spaceman have a dating sim included? He will not, dude. He will not, because he's just like the creator. He doesn't go on dates. How could I have the Spaceman having dates, dude, if I don't have them? I don't know about that, dude. I know about nerd shit. I don't know about the dating shit. So I cannot make a dating simulator. Okay, I'm gonna do what I was thinking I was gonna do. Let's subdivide this one. Loop cut on this direction. Loop cut on this direction. Yeah, that one's cool. And let me move this face. Yeah, that one's not separated. Yeah, so this one we're gonna split mesh. On this one we're gonna split mesh. No, split rotation, no. Split mesh. Yeah, so See, that's what I'm doing, separating them so I can have that soft shadow between the sections and shit. Yeah, so some are gonna be like overlapping each other. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Fuck yeah. So this one, we're gonna have it there, like in the front, so we cannot see the shadows right now, but we're gonna be able to see them on Unreal. Genki says, I read that one. Polyphim says, Spaceman, it's a game about self-discovery indeed. Yes, Polyphim, that game is about self-discovery indeed, dude. You are right there, Polyphim. You are not wrong. Polyphim got it. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec here. Yeah, okay, let's do the same shit. Loop cut on this direction. Yo, people, if you're watching and you're new here, you want to send a message, chat is open. You want to ask questions, you have any project you're working on, you want to tell me about it, you want me to check it out here, just let me know. Just let me know. Leave a message in the chat. And also, please hit me up with a follow or a subscribe wherever you are on YouTube or Twitch. That means a lot for a solo creator like me. Okay, let's split this mesh and let's split this mesh, and same shit here, those ones to the front. We're gonna overlap the ones that yeah, so on this one, yeah, we've just got 3. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let me read the comments. Keki says nah, that's not happening, dude. I'm gonna skip that one. That's not happening on the game. Polyphim says also about that's not happening also. I'm skipping that one. Shut up, people. Hayes Dev says, I am new here. Hello, nerd. What's up, dude? Keki says, welcome, Hayes. Yeah, welcome to the community, dude. Dude, did you post in the Discord? Let me know who has posted. We were watching what Grimeshine had posted. Good shit from Grimeshine. Dude, Grimeshine, where are you? Grimeshine told to Trico. Grimeshine told to Trico on Discord. Trico back in the building. We miss you. Yeah, we miss Trico, dude. It's good that Trico's back. It's good that Trico's back today. Yo, so Grimeshine, if you're there, dude, leave a message to don't be a lurker. So we want to see what we want to talk about, what you're working on. Okay, let's resize this one. Yeah, so we can have that overlapping shadow and shit. Yeah, this works. So this other side, we're gonna make the same shit, that overlapping. So let's do the loop cuts there. On the same direction. Loop cut here on the same direction. Yo, Calavero, did you go, dude? Are you still there? Who else is here from the people that were at the beginning of the stream? Darlington, did you go, dude? Who else is new here also? Let me know. Okay, let's split these meshes. Split mesh. Split mesh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there it is. So same shit. Overlapping them. So they give that soft shadow effect. Yeah. Yeah, let's move this one to the front a bit. The rotation is off on this one. Yo, Bit, did you go? Did Bit also go? Okay. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. This is the house that I had on my mind. I like that vibe of making the walls with the hay. I hadn't seen that idea. Good shit. Okay, let's bring these other faces to the other side. Do we have a face there under this one, dude? Yeah, I'm thinking this one is overlapping other one. Yeah, okay, there it is. Awesome. Okay, let's copy and paste this one. Nah. Duplicate them and let's move them here. And let's do the transform flip on X. No, it's the whole fucking mesh. Flip on X. Okay, awesome. Hesef says, gotta make one that has boards on the window. What kind of boards, dude? Yeah, could you like tell me which kind of boards are you referring to? Yeah, if it's a good idea, dude, I would do it. Yeah, I would do it, but I'm just lost on which kind of boards are you talking about. Okay, let's move these ones to the top. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Yeah. Okay. We are getting there. We are getting there. Totally different house. Yeah, totally different house made of hay. Good shit. Hesef says wooden boards. On the window, like that. It's like a wooden board in which way, dude? Yeah, let me see. Wooden board. Do we have a wooden board here? Something like this. Is this a wooden board? Are you talking about something like this? Yeah, like abandoned, like they are covered. Yeah, guys says, are there? No, those ones do not exist, dude. Yeah, Hesef, like abandoned. Yeah, I could do that, dude, on the old houses. Yeah, having these boards and they could be rotated so it feels like they are abandoned. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Taco says, yo, on YouTube. What's up, Taco? How are you, dude? Thanks for coming back to the channel. Dude, we've got 2 tacos on YouTube. We've got TP Taco and we've got Taco. Yeah, that's crazy. Hesef says exactly. Yeah, dude. I may do that for the next one. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, I should do that. So Taco says, nice. Yeah. How are you, dude? Thanks for coming back to the channel. How is your Friday going? Okay, let me see if people posted on the Discord. No, not yet. Okay, so let me know, people, if you post anything on the Discord. Okay, what the fuck was I doing? Yeah, let's go back into BlockBench. Yeah, so Taco, I'm still working on the houses, dude. I am making another version that is just made. The whole house is made of haze. Of hay. Yeah, not haze. That was an error, because I was talking with haze, but it's made of hay. Taco says, es mi compa, I'm chilling. Mi compa, te mando un abrazo, brother, donde sea que estés. Gracias por ver el canal. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. That's really cool. What are you working on today, dude? Polim says, Haze Dev Houses. Yeah, Haze Dev Houses, indeed, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah. How the fuck did I end up saying haze instead of hay? Yeah. Do the fucking snapping, dude. Just do the snapping. Oh, fuck, dude. Why aren't you working? HDF says, do the boards with a mesh, though, so it has shadows. Yeah, I could try it with a mesh. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna take a bit of more time, but I could do those boards with a mesh indeed, on top of a regular window. Dude, why are we... that is a pivot point tool. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, it's not the vertex snap. So I'm stupid, people. I'm constantly stupid. I don't know why you people say that I'm not. Okay, dude. Just move here. Okay, there it is. Did it fuck up the UVs? Yeah. Okay, let me move this thing here so I do not get confused on which one I'm moving. Vertex snap. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Let's snap this one to this part. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna make them wider and shit. Tessa says, no, do it how you're doing it with the hay. Literally just a plane with 2D textures. Yeah, so it has the shadow. I understand now. Yeah, totally get it. Yeah, like the layering. Yeah, so it gives that soft shadow on top. Okay. Yeah, I think there it is for this one. I'm gonna do another door, but let's just check it out, just for the sake of checking it out. Okay, thanks a lot for the follow. Yo, YPre12, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Do you have any questions about what I'm doing? Do you have or do you work on some kind of project? Or do you play games? Yeah, just let me know in the chat if you want to chat. If you don't want to chat, no pressure, my friend. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Okay, Hesef says, Genki says, that's a lot of hay. That's a lot of hay. Yeah, that is a lot of hay. Let's export it, dude. Let's just check it out. This one's gonna be Rural Old House 3. It's gonna be this one. Let's try it out here. Yeah, create a new folder, Rural Old House 03. Oh my god, dude, I'm fucking enjoying Unreal Engine today. This shit is quick. It's fucking smooth. I missed it being this smooth, because when I work throughout the day, it works so smooth because I'm not using OBS. I'm not doing the live stream, so I just missed it being so fucking snappy. Okay, where the fuck is the texture, dude? Where the fuck is the texture here? Fuck, did I just replace it? Did I just replace it? Am I stupid? I think I am. Taco says on YouTube, what's the pixel size for those? And do you want to paint on those directly or do you import the texture? I've been messing around with BlockBench, so I'm curious. Yeah, don't worry, dude. Thank you for the questions. Those are the cool questions, dude. Whenever you have one of those, just let me know. So I'm gonna show you. I make the texture first, dude, and then I do the unwrapping in BlockBench, and then I bring it into BlockBench. So I do it outside, dude. Yeah, this is the texture. I didn't paint it on top in BlockBench. I could do it, dude, but I think for me it would take me way more time, Taco. Like way more time, dude. It makes more sense to me. This setup. Yeah. How about you? So the pixel size, for example, dude. For example, the pixel size for this, dude, is 112 on the x-axis and 144 pixels on the y-axis. So 112 wide and 144 on the height, dude. Yeah, are you using Aseprite? Yankee says, how are you streaming on the Mac? Okay, dude, so I've got a capture card in which that capture card captures the image of my monitor on the Windows computer. I connect that to the USB of the Mac and I capture it as a device on OBS on the Mac. So I'm just getting the video of the Windows computer on the Mac. There's nothing else happening, so it's using very little resources for the stream. It's just like if it was live streaming a video. Hesdev says, check out what Grimeshine posted. I helped him out earlier get some destruction in his game. Okay, dude, let's check it out. So Grimeshine posted again. Dude, Grimeshine is lurking. Grimeshine, you're lurking, dude. I know you're watching because you're posting and shit. Let's see what Grimeshine posted. Fuck yeah. Let's see what Grimeshine was working on earlier with Hesdev. Cool shit. Grimeshine always cooking. So this is Grimeshine's game, also on Unreal Engine 5. Check it out. Check it out. Oh fuck, what the fuck happened there, dude? Holy shit. Poor, oh fuck, what the fuck he just threw to the other guy? Is it the sandwich? It's a fucking sandwich, dude. This game is gonna be epic and violent. Check this shit out, dude. We've got destruction on Grimeshine's game. He can throw around people. He can throw around sandwiches. He can hit them. We've got blood splashes. I'm gonna check that shit out again. Check out how this motherfucker takes him and throws him in the fucking... oh, yeah, can you see it? I'm hoping, yeah, the chat is not covering. Yeah, yo, Grimeshine, this shit is cool. Hesdev, this shit is cool, dude. Congratulations, people. Oh fuck, dude, this is not the kind of destruction I was imagining on my head. That's crazy. Okay, Taco says, cool, I see. Yeah, thank you, dude. What about you, dude? Are you doing pixel art right now? Are you doing textures in BlockBench and shit? Have you tried doing it in this way with Aseprite and BlockBench? Yankee says, smarty pants. Polyphim says, Enraged Grandpa Simulator. It's something like that, Polyphim. That is not the name of the game, but that is the vibe of the game. And Enraged Grandpa Simulator. Yeah. So Grimeshine, people are getting the vibe of your game, dude. Good shit. Good shit indeed. Okay. Yeah, let me rename this one. That's what I was gonna do, right? Yeah, properties. Yeah, this one's gonna be Rural House 03. Let's export it again. Yeah, let's go back into Unreal. Yeah, I was like overwriting the other one. Yeah, there it is. I was overwriting the other one. Uniform sets. Yeah, okay, awesome. So this is the other match. Check out the shadows. These are the shadows that I was looking for with this plane system and shit, that overlapping system. Yeah. Yeah, good shit. It's gonna look cool when we have the material working. Okay, let's set up the material. Yo, Grimeshine, wherever you are, dude, I know you're watching. Your game looks really fucking cool, dude. Congratulations. Dude, that table got obliterated, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, this one's gonna be Matt. Rural old house. Yeah, same shit here. Mask and... there it is. Okay, let's apply it here. Oh, fuck. Yeah. The faces of the front, the normals are swapped. So let's go and swap out those in BlockBench. Yeah, so it was the rotation. I did the rotation wrong. Okay, can I do this? No, it's gotta be the faces. Yo, chat, where are you? What are you doing right now? What are you working on? Let me know. Or what do you want to talk about today? Who else is gonna go and watch the Star Wars movie? A lot of people are gonna watch the Star Wars movie, and the other bunch of people are watching Andor. So this is a Star Wars weekend. Epic shit. Okay. Doesn't let me do that. I have to go face by face. Okay, face by face it is. Invert face, yeah. Invert face. Invert face. Heza says, I was binging you on Netflix. Oh, you told me. Polyphim is continuing the gift sub they got from HOM. Dude, thank you, Polyphim. Appreciate it, dude. Means a lot, my friend. Dude, that's really cool. Share, dude. Dude, fuck. Epic Friday night, dude. Thank you, Polyphim. Appreciate it, dude. Yo, dude, where has HOM been? Yeah, by the way, about seeing that message reminded me of HOM. So if you're there, HOM, just watch it, dude. Let us know. Polyphim, thanks a lot for the sub, dude. Means a lot, dude. I hope that you become an affiliate so I can go and support you. So how is you, Hayes? Okay, let's invert this face. Let's invert this face. Let's invert this face. Invert this one. Invert this one. Yeah, okay. There it is. Yeah, so the normals were swapped. I could do the double-sided material, but that's just gonna be using resources that I don't need to be using. Okay, let's export this shit again. Roll old house 3. Awesome. Hazef says, Polyphim says, so cool. For a second thought it didn't let me. No, it did, dude. So thank you, appreciate it. Hazef says, in case anyone watches it, don't want to do spoilers, but it was good. Yeah, I haven't watched you, dude. I hadn't heard about you until you told me. Yeah. It's a matter of fact. Okay, let's import this one again. Rural old house 3. Awesome. Did it do the shit? It didn't. Where the fuck are those faces? No, fuck, I'm fucking stupid. This is not the file. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. It's not that one. What the fuck is happening here, dude? No, it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Where the fuck are those faces? Yeah, okay, let me see. Okay, let me read the comments. Genki says, I'm texting while driving. Hi, nerdy, stop doing that, dude. Be safe. Haystev says, I've been watching it since I was 12. Oh, you? I didn't know about this show, dude. Genki says, You is a good series. Yeah, oh shit, dude. Yeah, so it's not a new series. It's just that I hadn't heard about it. Polyphim posted something. Fox News talks about you, Netflix. So, dude, I'm not gonna watch Fox News clips here. I'm gonna, Do you want people to think that I am on one of the sides of the political spectrum in the US, dude? Because I don't want to be on any of those crazy fucking sides. Polim says it's for haze, no need to put it on stream. Yeah, dude. If I just watch Fox News, the people on the right are gonna think I'm on the right, and the people on the left are just gonna think I am shitty, and I am not on any of those fucking sites on the US, dude, because they are too fucking crazy. Yeah, so that one is for haze. Yeah. Okay, so what the fuck is happening with these faces? Yeah, let me see this one. Yeah, I just want to see if the faces are existing or not. They're not existing. Ah, they're here. Yeah, they are existing. I am fucking stupid. Yeah, so the double-sided material shows the faces. There they are. Yeah, we're having some crazy overlap there. I'm gonna go and fix that shit. So I did this the wrong way. But let me fix this. I don't want to use the two-sided. Yeah, let me fix it like normally. We've got one here. So did I swap the other faces that were good and I didn't see them because they were on the back? I think I did. Grimeshine TV says, how it's going, dudes? What's up, dude? I was watching the obliteration of your table on your game, dude. Cool shit, Grimeshine. How are you, dude? What are you doing today? Are you locked in on the game? Polim says it's just a funny clip of the host not getting the guy wasn't talking about her when he says I saw it on you. Dude, but just the tagline, I saw it on the other monitor. Just the tagline it's problematic. It's Fox News, dude. It is Fox News. Yeah, I don't want to touch American politics with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, dude. No, I know it must be funny. Yo, der heft. Jeherm, hello there on YouTube. How are you? Can I call you der heft? It's shorter for me, so it's easier. Der heft, how are you? Thanks for coming to the stream. Do you also make games, my friend? Gramscian says, I've been battling that damn table for days, but it works, dude. Polim says, good, watching some clips of the Angry Grandpa Simulator. Yeah, dude. We were watching the Angry Grandpa Simulator, Gramscian. Good shit. Gramscian says, laughing my ass off. Love that, Polyphim. Yeah, Polyphim caught it quickly, dude. He was like, yeah, this has like Grandpa Simulator vibes. And that's what Gramscian is doing, dude. Polyphim says, yeah, no worries, nerd. Yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for your understanding. Gramscian says, modeling in BlockBench for the first time, working on the Base Pro shop right now. For the first time in a while. Yeah, for the first time in a while. Derheft says, just call me Herm. Okay, I'm gonna call you Herm. How are you, my friend? Do you also make games? Are you a musician, an artist? Which games do you play? Thanks for coming to the channel. Appreciate it. Herm says, are you working on a game? I am, dude. It's the game that you're seeing there on the overlay. The one that is on the left corner. That is my game. And also on the pin message in the chat, dude, you can find the Steam page for the game. Yeah, it's called Spaceman Memories. You can find it there also in the chat on the message that I just sent. How about you? Do you also work in games, my friend? Okay, let's go and fix this shit. I'm also working in BlockBench, Rhyme Shine. Yeah, but I'm fucking things up, so I hope it's going better for you. Okay, so which is the face that's good? Yeah, just that one on the side. So let's go and fix the other ones. Yeah, I swapped up the normals and the ones that I didn't need to swap. Where the fuck is invert face? Yeah, let me make sure that fixes it. I'm gonna re-export it again. Let's save it. Let's go. Yo, Granchen, so the water of the Base Pro shop, dude, did you do that material, dude? Are you using Niagara? How are you doing it? Heft says it looks really good. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working on this new world. I'm gonna show you a bit of it. Give me a sec. Yeah, those faces are working. So I'm working on this new map that I've been working on these last weeks. We start here at the train stop, and we're gonna have a couple of forests here. We're gonna have a smaller town around here. I don't know what we're gonna have here. And then at the end of the map, we're gonna have this other town where we're gonna do something important. So that's what I'm working on today, my friend Herm. What about you? What are you working on today? Grimson says, nah, just an asset. I've been tweaking a bit. That's what you're working on in BlockBench, right? Oh, or the water. You're tweaking the water material. Which of both? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that was the only one that I needed to swap. Invert face. Yeah, invert face. Awesome. And invert face. Okay. Let's save this shit. Export obj rural old house 3. I think this fixes it. I think this does a fucking trick. Okay, let's go and see the house. Yeah, there it is. So let's go now and fix the texture for the door. Hesdef says, going to bed. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming, dude. Appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, let's see the house. Yeah, that is the vibe. We've got the hay overlapping there. Yeah, we're having that overlapping of faces there on the top. Gotta fix that shit. But anyways, it's working. I'm just gonna fix those faces and shit. I know what I'm gonna do to make this look more cool. Yeah, so let me save another version of this. Colin says, have a good night, Hayes. Yeah, have a good night, dude. Appreciate it. Ramjan says to Hayes, good night, Hayes. Thanks for all your help today. Yeah, Hayes, they've sent in the love. Yeah, dude, have a good night. And it's really cool that you helped Grime Shine with the destroying of the table. How does this work, Grime Shine? Is this like some kind of one of the systems of Unreal? Which is, how does this work? The destroying of the table. Okay. Rural house, yeah, 00. Yeah, which is the one that I ended up using here. Yeah, let me open up that one. Object rural house 03. Yeah, this one has the normal colors, not the desaturated ones. So let me see on this shit if I can add like a stroke. I think an outline. Yeah, it's gonna be a very chill outline with a bit of opacity, so we can see a bit more of the difference between those different pieces. Herm says, I like the art style a lot. Thank you, my friend, appreciate it. Herm says the only thing that you could improve is the sidewalk animation. I'm working on the animations, my friend. Appreciate it for the feedback. I am tweaking them, making the 8 directions. Yeah, so good catch there. Appreciate it. What about you? Do you also make games? Because if you cut the animation, I'm assuming you're an artist, right? Yeah. Herm says, but all in all, really great. Appreciate it. I think I gotta copy it. What is cop, dude? I am not a native English speaker, so I wouldn't know what cop is. I just know that cop is a police officer, but I don't know the other context of the word. Crimson says, yeah, it uses chaos. Yeah, chaos destruction and the fracture system. So on impact, it swaps the table to the fracture version. So the fracture version, dude, you bring the mesh and then you like draw the fractures inside Unreal, or how the fuck does that work? Genki says Nerd is tweaking it. Yeah, I'm tweaking it, Herm. But thank you for the input. Corruption says it's meant to work hand in hand with the physics system. But with a 2D character, the velocity and math can be a little screwy, so I had to tweak it a bit. Cop means buy. Oh, I didn't know cop meant buy. Yo, Herm, thank you. Thank you. Herm says it means like I'ma buy it, my dude. That means a lot, dude. For now, before it releases, just adding it to your wish list means a lot, dude. As I'm a solo dev, it's really fucking helpful on the Steam algorithm, dude. So thank you, Herm. That's really nice, dude. So Herm says, I don't create games, but I program a lot. Fuck yeah, dude. What do you program? Which languages do you use, or which frameworks? Genki says to Grimeshine, are you going to animate the old man to have his arms up when he's carrying an NPC? I think so. I think Grimeshine's gonna do it. Yeah, Genki says to Grimeshine, need help animating. Grimeshine says, yeah, definitely just a placeholder for now. Yeah, I hadn't read that one. Yeah, that's just a placeholder. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's save this one. Let's go back here and let's replace it. Yeah, change the file for this one. And do I fuck, don't crash on me, BlockBench. Yeah, do we have now that stroke? Yeah, we have that stroke. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so which are the overlapping faces? It's these ones, right? Yeah, they're like overlapping with some shed there, so I gotta move them a bit so they don't do that artifact there. Ah, no, dude, no. Is this a separate mesh or not? It's not. Yeah, let's undo this one then. Let's move it a bit to the back. Yeah, it's still doing the overlapping. That's the artifact you're seeing there in Unreal Engine. Yeah, I can see it here also in BlockBench. Yeah, so just this one now. And this one finally. Getting back to chat, people. Give me a sec here. I just want to set up these faces. Okay, last message. Let me see. Grimeshine says, oh, okay, first. Perm says, I use Java. Oh, shit. Java is difficult, right? Yeah, what do you do? Do you work in software engineering? Grimeshine says, Nerdy, when you're in Unreal Engine, the selections menu where you can pick between modeling, mesh, animations, fracture is one of the options. You can pick up how it breaks it up in lots of settings. Oh, fuck, dude. I have not used that one. Fracture. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, good shit, Grimeshine. Oh, we've got different kind of fracture. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, fuck, this is really cool, Grimeshine. Shit. Grimeshine says to Genki, I don't know if I can afford you, player. Yeah, about the animations. Herm says I program like websites or just stuff that comes to mind. How long have you been programming, Herm? Are you like an old school programmer, 30 years, or more like a junior, like 3 years? Which of both? Genki says to Grimeshine, I wasn't going to charge. Putting the arms up would be a 2-minute job. So Genki's doing an offer there, Grimeshine, if you want to take the offer about helping in the animations. Dude, this is really cool. How the fuck does this even work? I'm now like intrigued about this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try it tomorrow in a simpler mesh. Good shit, Grimeshine. Good shit indeed, dude. Okay, let's export this one again so we can see like the stroke that I added. Did it export the whole thing? Yeah. Import with new file. Yeah. Let's import this one. There it is. Okay, let's see if it... yeah, we're having that stroke. We're having a bit of an overlap there. So I may have to reduce the... Yeah, I may have to reduce the opacity on that shit. Yeah. Or no. Yeah, or I may just do it in a very, very light color. But yeah, the overlapping faces are fixed. Yeah. Okay. Genki says that Hay House looks like TV Static. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. I like TV Static. I like TV Static, dude. Ramson says, Genki, just messing with ya. Yeah, man, that would be awesome. I need to brainstorm how the two characters will interact with each other. Just need to deactivate and deactivate collision settings and stuff at the right time, or they glitch out when colliding. Yes, dude, this shit must be complex. Herm says on YouTube, I'm 15 and started like 5 months ago, so I'm still pretty new. Oh, fuck, dude. Doing some Java programming at 15. Good shit, dude. Keep going, Herm. You're gonna become one of the good ones, dude. If you went for the hard shit at that age, if you just keep going, dude, when you're 25, you're gonna be a pro. Herm says, but I want to program something that's like revolutionary. Someday I will make it. Dude, Just keep going. Just keep going with the hard shit. You're gonna end up becoming a really fucking good programmer. It's inevitable, dude. So just keep going, Herm. Inspiring shit, dude. Yeah. It's the first time that I meet a 15-year-old programming in Java. Genki says to Grimeshine, animation overrides and jumps could go a long way. Grimeshine says to Genki, would be dope if you wanted to help with like an alternate attack or block animation. Those are really tough for me, says Grimeshine. Physics says, yo, what's up, Physics? Physics on YouTube. How are you, dude? How is life? How is the weekend going? Are you ready to party on the weekend? No, I'm joking. Physics, I'm assuming you're going to the mosques, right? I was just talking shit. Grimson says, yeah, currently using overrides. It's more so just the character capsules colliding and bugging out. I have the system rigged with duct tape at the moment. Dude, I have this game made rigged with duct tape. Not just rigged, made with duct tape. All of this game in Unreal Engine, it is still made with duct tape everywhere. Herm says, but in 3D modeling, I'm not that good. Just gotta put in the hours, dude. Whichever thing, you just become good at it, put it in the hours. Genki says, with callbacks to Grimeshine, yeah, are you using the callbacks, dude? So Grimeshine, I know the drill, dude, about having things made with, yeah. Okay, Grimson says, using overrides, it's more so just the character capsules colliding and bugging out. I have the system. Yeah, I read that one. Yeah. Physics says on YouTube, someone told me to ask you about the joke about Borja cleaning his ass with barbed wire. I have no idea what they're talking about, but they said you would find it funny. Dude, I am an asshole. Physics. I am assuming this is a Latin American joke or a Spanish joke from Spain. That kind of, it must be like a meme. And I am that much of an asshole that I do not consume content in Spanish, and I don't know the jokes and I don't know the memes. Yeah, Physics. I'm thinking it must be like a Spanish meme from Spain. But I don't know about that joke, about that meme. Most Latin Americans would know it, but most of the content I consumed, jokes, humor, movies, games, it's all in English, dude. I don't know the vibe of shit in Spanish. I never know about it. This has been for me since I was like young, dude, because I've been on a computer on the internet since I was like very young. So it just became my reality. Herm says, my god, that looks so good. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Means a lot, my friend. Means a lot. I hope that you can start making your own shit, building shit, releasing your own software or games or whichever ideas you have on your mind. Grimson says to Genki, maybe. It's been a while since I dabbled with the animations. I can't even remember what callbacks are right now. Yeah. That is Unreal Engine, dude. You make shit and then 6 months later you don't even remember how the fuck is it called or how did you make it. Yeah, Physics says he also told me to say el huevo. So el huevo is just an egg, dude. It could be an egg for like eating, right? The ones of the chickens, or it could mean balls. Yeah, like the testes, right? It could also mean that el huevo. So it could be both in Spanish, dude. But just a word with no context. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it could be like a joke. Yeah, but I don't know about the Spanish memes, the Spanish jokes, dude. I never watched that content. I am an asshole, dude. I know it. But this is just how I grew up with, just consuming a lot of English content. That's what I am a result of that, dude. I ended up doing English live streaming, making a game in English with English software and shit. So yeah, dude. I'm sorry, Physics. Yeah, I'm sorry, Physics. It must have been funny, dude, if I knew the joke. How are you, dude? How is the weekend going? Physics says, what do you call an Islamic place of worship in Ecuador? A mosquito. Physics is Muslim, people. Yeah, Physics is Muslim, so it's not offending anyone. Yeah. That one makes sense, Physics. A mosquito. But it would be more, the joke would be better. How do you call a small Islamic place in Latin America, not only Ecuador? A mosquito, because mosquito would be like the smaller version of mosque. Because if you put the ito on a word in Spanish, it means that it's small. So mosquito would be like a small mosque. Physics says, all my friends from Ecuador seem to be really healthy. I guess the keto diet is working for them. That's a good one, dude. The keto diet is working good for me also. Fuck yeah. Do you know people from Ecuador, Physics? By the way. Okay, let's do the doors for this texture while we keep talking. And I was gonna swap this. Yeah. Or let me see if I'm gonna swap it or not. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, okay, awesome. What else? Yeah, the door. It's crazy that for most of the fucking house, I am on that shit. I'm just using this part of the texture. So that doesn't matter. The other part doesn't even show. Okay, so we've got this door. Let me swap it for something that looks more like wood. Yeah, something like this. Let's go into Pixel Basher and let's grab that one. Physics says, I knew one lady like 15 years ago from Ecuador. Ecuador is far away, dude. Very far away. Have you been there? Gramsci says, I spent a few weeks in Ecuador. Was years ago though. Yes, I knew about this story. Gramsci was a few weeks in Ecuador. Did you go to Quito, dude, or Guayaquil? Which of both? Yo, Gramsci, you ate cuy, right? You told me you ate cuy in Ecuador. I'm gonna show what cuy is for the people that don't know what a cuy is. Cuy is this guinea pig from South America, and they look so cute, right? For an American or a European, they look like pets. In South America, they don't give a flying fuck about them, and they eat them. Yeah, so this is what kush look in South America. Yeah. Let me see. Let me show you. Yeah, so this is what it looks, what a guinea pig looks in the United States or Canada or Europe, and this is how it looks in South America. Yeah. They eat those. Basic says, I've been in an Ecuadorian. Does that count? Oh, I don't even know why the fuck did I read that one, dude. Fuck. It doesn't count. Physics. It doesn't. I'm fucking stupid. I should like sometimes do a full stop before reading the message. Yeah, I should have skipped that. Fuck. Grimes says, yup, I was all over the place, went to Quito. And you ate cuy also. Polim says, yummy yums. What do you mean? They. Which, they? I think I am lost on the... Yeah, physics laughing. Yeah, dude. I'm fucking stupid. I shouldn't have... Dude, my mom can be watching any day, physics. Don't make me read stupid shit, dude. She's gonna be disappointed if I'm reading stupid messages. Paul says they eat those. In all of South America, I'm saying that they eat those, dude. Yeah, because in Central America we don't eat those, dude. The kuys, the guinea pigs. It's mostly a South American thing. Is that common in Colombia, Polyphim, or is it mostly more to the south of South America? Polyphim says, oh really? Yeah, dude, we do not eat those. It would be very, very uncommon to see someone eating a kuy. Grimes says, nerdy, do you still uncheck combined islands in BlockBench? Do you know what it does? Yes, I still uncheck it always. It does this. Let me show you. So what it did was, yeah, let me create a new model, dude. Let's create a mesh, beveled cuboid. Yeah, I think that one works. So, Grimeshine, this is what it does. I'm gonna create a texture with combined islands, and let me show you to see if it's clear on this one. Or I think it depends on the mesh, dude. It depends on the mesh. Yeah, check it out here. So this island is being combined with this other one. Yeah. So that combined island lets you like paint just inside the specific face of the UV that you want to paint. So I prefer to not combine islands. Yeah, it's most of the time it's better. Polyp says we do here Kuya and Chiwiro. Yeah, we don't need those ones here. They are not common, by the way, Polyp, even in nature and shit. Nobody has those on a farm and shit. Rampton says, okay, yeah, dude. So I always disable combined islands. It was problematic. It may work for some shit. I don't know in which shit it would work, but for all of the models that I have done, I just disabled combined islands. It's way better, especially when you have higher resolution meshes, because when you go into painting details, it's gonna like push faces on top of each other. Princess says it looks like there's some new features in BlockBench I don't recognize. Which ones, dude? Which are the ones that you do not recognize? Okay, what was I gonna do? Yeah, let me see this one. Yeah, the door, right? Yeah. Okay, let's make this one. It's gonna be like a light orange. Yeah. So that it goes with the vibe of the hay. Yeah, let's place a bit of this. Can reduce the opacity a bit. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Let's export the image. Getting back into chat, people, give me a sec here. Ref rural house 2. Yeah. Let's see this one. Let's open it up again. Ref rural house 2. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So this one. This is all that I need. Or maybe I can make it a bit brighter, a bit lighter. Yeah. 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 Okay, so it has the same vibe of the other thing. Okay, let's press OK. Let's go in here. Where is this? So just the door. Yeah, there it is. Okay, chat. Let me see. Polyp says robot companion needs a Chiguiro unlockable skin. What the fuck is a Chiguiro, dude? Grampian says the create material, different render modes, append elements to template. The create material, which is the create material shed in BlockBench, dude? I don't even know which is that one. I just create a texture. Where do you create a material? Also, you say different render modes. Are you talking about? Yeah. Which are the render modes? Dude, that's crazy. I do not use any of those functionalities you're mentioning. Yeah, I didn't know they were new. I just go with the basic tools, dude. Could you tell me where they are? Right click on texture. Okay. Right click on texture and resize texture. Create a material. Yeah. What does this do when you bring it into Unreal, Grimeshane? Does it create a material when you import the mesh? Paul says capybara. Oh yeah, a Chiguiro is a capybara. Yeah, I know those. We don't have those here that common also. Just like the guinea pig. Okay, Herm says on YouTube, like 2 weeks ago, I got an exam about algorithm from my teacher. The test was from a university called ETH. So my teacher wanted to see how many things I get correct. In the end, I got all correct. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I thought algorithm is also in category of programming. Wait, is it? It is, dude. It is. Figuring out algorithms is some of the most difficult shit in programming, dude. So if you're good at that, you can become a good programmer, Herm. For fucking sure, dude. Are you wanting to learn other languages or you're gonna concentrate in Java? Gramsci says, I don't know, it has a JSON file though. The render modes look cool though. Where are those? Yeah, I remember the previous scene, which is like turning this into like Minecraft. I don't know about those ones. And like the render modes. Yeah, this view mode, material preview. Yeah. So which would be it, Grimeshane? For the render modes. Are you talking about this, the Minecraft shit? Okay. Basic says on YouTube, you should make a guinea pig restaurant in Spaceman Memories as an Easter egg. Why? Why would you think I should have Do they no, dude, no, that is a bad idea. Guinea pigs are cute, and I'm thinking in Japan they must be like pets because they are kawaii. I may be mistaken, but I think this is mostly a South American thing, eating the guinea pigs. Ramsey says right click texture again, laugh out loud, same place. Okay. Let me see on texture here. We were talking about the render modes. PBR channel. Are you talking about this one's PBR channel or... No, I do not see it. Render modes and shit. Yeah, no, I'm slow, dude. You know how fucking slow I am with following these instructions on a stream. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Let me disable this thing so we can see that more clear. Okay, we've got traded material, resize texture, flipbook animation. Yeah, I don't know, dude. What? Flipbook animation inside BlockBench? I didn't know about this shit. What the fuck is this, dude? What the fuck is this? Reframe. Create a new frame. Oh, fuck. You can already do this in BlockBench, and then you can bring it into Unreal. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is interesting, dude. This is interesting. Ramsey says, you're good, actually. I don't see them on yours. Oh, okay. Slightly different versions, maybe. You can animate your textures. Yeah, I am animating textures inside Unreal. I do the sprite sheet in Aseprite, and then I bring the sprite sheet into Unreal, like the robot. Remember the robot? That's how I'm doing it. Yeah, so the robot has sprite animations in that way. It's going through different frames of the same texture, but I set it up on Aseprite, exported that sprite sheet, and set up the material here. But I didn't know you could also do that in BlockBench. That's really interesting. Herm says on YouTube, right now I'm pretty good at Java, but there's still a lot of improvement. After Java, I would learn Python. Yeah, Python is very well used, dude. It's more used than Java, but you can get a lot of jobs with Java, dude. So Physics says, I don't get this joke. Maybe you can explain it. Yeah, I do not get it also, because Polyphim, do you get this joke? Polyphim is closer to Ecuador. I do not know yeah, I think Polyphim told me about a he, but I can't remember it, dude. So no, for me it wouldn't be my type of joke, because I don't understand the meaning of that word, Physics. Okay, what was I gonna do? Yeah, so I'm just like getting out of, yeah, trying just shit that I shouldn't be doing. Okay, let's refresh this one. Do I have it there? Did I save it? Yeah, let's keep going here. Let's lock in. I should set up a lock-in reward like Joey Toro on Twitch. Okay, there it is. So there it is. We're gonna be able to see the door. Let me save this one as rural old house 3. Yeah, there it is. Let's export it and let's re-import the texture. Yeah, so now it's gonna change the door. Yeah, fuck yeah, the wooden door works much better with the hay walls and shit. This looks like an older house compared to this one's, like way older. So that is really cool. I'm happy about this. I don't know where the fuck this face came from. I'm gonna go and fix it. But anyways, we're gonna have the older houses on this side, the ones made of completely of hay, and we're gonna have the other one, the wooden ones, on this side. That's gonna be the vibe of the town. Okay, Pauline says innuendo. He is meant to refer the guy's dick red and spicy. Physics. So Physics says you're not from Ecuador. I am not. I am not from Ecuador, dude. Polyphim is from Colombia, which is like a neighbor. I am from Honduras. Herm says one of the things I learned to program is a spinning donut in Java, dude. Do you have a video about it, Herm? Herm says, pretty cool, not gonna lie. Dude, you should show us the video. You should go and join the Discord if you haven't. And go and send the video there so I can show it here on the stream. I'm sending you the link right now to YouTube, dude. Oh, where the fuck is the YouTube chat? Yeah, I'm running a different setup. I'm not on the Restream chat. Yeah, so Physics says, ChatGPT gave me that joke. So, with the meaning that Polyphim said, the joke makes sense. Yeah, Physics says, Honduras. I've been looking up Ecuador jokes all night because I thought you were from there. This is not the first fucking time in my life that people tell me that I'm from Ecuador, dude. That makes this shit more funny. I'm gonna stretch here after this existential crisis because I've known Physics for months. And I cannot believe, dude. What made you think I was from Ecuador, dude? It's not bad. Just sending the love to the Ecuadorian brothers. We look the same. We all look the same in mostly all of Latin America. But what made you think about that? Physics. You just jumped into any random conclusion about Latin America. Shit, dude. Oh, fuck. It's not the first time that people call me that. I was backpacking when I was younger, like 9 years ago, on my own country. So I was doing the backpacking and people asked me if I was from Ecuador. Like other Hondurans fucking asked me, are you from Ecuador? It was fucking stupid. I was like, dude, I just look like you. Shut the fuck up. Why would you say that I'm from Ecuador? I am Honduran like you. So it's not the first time, Physics. That's crazy, dude. That shit is crazy, dude. How did you end up thinking I was from Ecuador? Okay, let's move these houses here. I'm gonna make other versions of this one, but I like the hay. I like the hay and shit. Yeah, I like the door. Makes it look old. Makes it look really, really old. Let me make this one less tall and shit. Polym says you got that Cholo air around you. You think so, dude? But Cholo isn't even from Ecuador. Cholo would be more like northern Mexico. Yeah, very, very far away places from each other. That's crazy, dude. Physics must be right now like, what the fuck, dude? You were like, why the fuck does this guy doesn't get the Ecuadorian jokes? Polym says still applies, you think, dude? Nah, the Cholos really have their very specific style from very specific places. Polym says mongrel type. What the fuck is mongrel, dude? I do not know what mongrel is. Let me check it out in Google. Yeah. No, I do not know what mongrel means, dude. Yeah. Okay, Grampian says, I'll be back in a bit, nerdy. I'm gonna try to lock in for a bit here. Thanks for coming, dude. Appreciate it. Don't worry, dude. Just keep working on your shit. Hope we can hang out tomorrow, dude. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Let us know if you post something else on the Discord. Physics says, I'm looking up Honduran jokes now. Okay, dude. Let's see if ChatGPT can make Honduran jokes. Honduran humor is very, very specific, dude. Let's see. Let's see what it does. Polym says mestizo. Yeah, mestizo. Yeah, I know that word. So I am a mestizo, dude. So I could be from anywhere. I could be from Honduras, El Salvador, Mexico, Ecuador, Brazil. I look from any place. Yeah. Polym says, or that's what I think it means. But now that I look at it, it's kind of fancy. It is not, dude. I would identify as mestizo. In the context of Honduras, we use that word for the people that are mixed, that have in their bloodline have Spanish, Native American, maybe also black. So if there are a mix of different races and they are not clear, just like me, that is a mestizo in Central America, dude. It is not offensive. Herm says, I don't know how to do a video. So you should download this thing called OBS Studio, dude, and you can record. No, are you on Windows, Herm? Don't download that one. Ramses says, yeah, I'm excited. I decided I'm taking a break from coding and just gonna do creative stuff this weekend. So hopefully you should have some fun stuff to share. I should have some fun stuff to share. Okay, dude. So we're looking forward to it, Gramscian. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Herm says, but I can do a screenshot. Yeah, do the screenshot, dude. By the way, Herm, if you're on Windows, there's this functionality. If you're on Windows 11, let me show you. So when you press like the okay, you can open up this screen capture snipping tool, this thing called snipping tool. So the snipping tool on Windows 11 has screen capture screenshot mode, and it also has video mode. And then you select the section of the screen that you want to capture and just press start, and you can capture a video, dude. You don't have to download anything if you're on Windows. If you're on Mac, I know how to do it, but I cannot show it here. Pauline says, no, not mestizo. I'm also mestizo. I meant mongrel. Apparently it's used offensively. I didn't know, and I use it a lot. Oh, dude, what? So then what the fuck is it then? Yeah, what the fuck is it? What is the meaning? So Herm, you're on Windows. Yeah, so I gave you the instructions to get the video. Physics says, ChatGPT is mostly making jokes about something called a baleada. Yeah. Those are gonna be shitty jokes, dude. Baleadas are just food. They are not for jokes. It's this food. It's wheat flour tortilla with beans, cheese, and cream inside. You can put avocado, and you can also put eggs and shit. But I don't know, dude. How could you make jokes with the food? Yeah. Yeah, ChatGPT is not good with the jokes, I think. Physics says, what's a catracho survival kit? Phone keys, baleadas, and Vicky's vapor. Yeah, that is a dad joke coming from ChatGPT, dude. Yeah. I would say yes, it's a joke, but mostly a dad joke, not one that makes you like really laugh. Herm says, okay, I'm gonna try it. Okay, dude, try it. Physics says, that's a taco, bro. No, dude, it's very different. Pauline says, mongrel is mestizo but used for animals. That's why it can be used in an offensive way, or so Google tells me. So for like dogs that are mixed and they are not like one breed, specific breed. Pauline says, what is what? Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. Trico says, hello, what's up, Trico? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. So physics, these are bigger than tacos, dude. I don't know the scale here because you cannot see them next to other food, but they are bigger, and they can be bigger than tacos. And that tortilla is flour tortilla. It's not corn tortilla. So no, they are very different from tacos. Yeah, so those are the baleadas, dude. Yeah, I don't know about the joke from ChatGPT, dude. I don't find it fun. It's just way too obvious to be funny, dude. Way too obvious, I think. Okay, let me see. Let me read the comments. Paulo says, try Shift Windows and plus S for screenshots. Herm. Yeah, Physics says mini burrito. Yes, it could be a burrito, but you do not wrap it. You just like close it in this way. You do not do the wrap. If you make it a wrap, it just loses the vibe of the thing. Trico says taco. Yeah, tacos are cool, dude. That was not a taco. That is called a baleada, which is like the most famous food from my country. Physics is trying to get jokes from Honduras from ChatGPT, and I'm pretty fucking sure ChatGPT it's not gonna get the Honduran vibe, dude. Yeah, it is not that smart yet. Yeah, Honduran humor is very, very specific, dude. Yeah, for fucking sure. Okay, how many houses are we gonna make there? Yeah, let's do 4. Let me duplicate these ones. And let me do other versions of this. Let me see the references of the houses. Old rural houses, Japan. Made of hay. I'm just gonna use the hay word now. Yeah, okay, there they are. Okay, it seems like some can have double roofs. One that goes on top made of hay, and the other one under that is not made of hay. So we could do that shit. That is cool. We got a new idea. Yeah, we've got a new idea there for another. Yeah, let me grab this one, this geometry, so we can do that new version of that geometry. Yeah, awesome. So Trico says, how about quesadillas? Yes, baleadas could be like a cousin of a quesadilla. They are closer to a quesadilla than to a taco. Paulo says it's called a pew pew pew. Yeah, Physics says, what do you call a Honduran who practices birth control? A humanitarian? Nah, ChatGPT. It's not even close, dude, to the Honduran humor. Not even close. Yeah, the jokes are bad. So this tells me that we are not close to the uprising of the machines, dude. ChatGPT is fucking stupid with the jokes. Those are not funny, Physics. Yeah. Yeah, if they were funny, you could see me here like really fucking laughing, dude. Olim says, I think I found a good app to stream the iPad without buying a capture card. Now I got sanitized my iPad in order to stream it. Yeah. So you're gonna like clean it from the outside, like the screen, or you're gonna like delete software. Herm says, where do I put the video? On the Discord. Could be general channel or game dev channel, whichever of both. Don't worry. Herm says, by the way, thanks for telling me how to do it. Don't worry, dude. No problem. Yankee laughing. That was a good one. I don't think it was a good one, dude. It is not even close to Honduran humor, dude. Yeah. Yeah, for a Honduran, no Honduran would laugh at that joke. It is lame. We are better with jokes. We are more offensive with jokes, and that one isn't even offensive in a good way, dude. Paulo says, racist GPT. I don't know, dude. I just think it's lame GPT. We can be more offensive and more funny with our jokes. Paulo says, delete anything I don't want showing on stream by accident. Oh, you've got the photos of the X's on the iPad, right? So you're gonna do the cleaning of that before doing the live streaming, right? Okay, let's go and do those new houses and shit. So for this ones, yeah, let me see. I'm gonna save another version. This one's gonna be Rural Old House Model 03. Did I save the other one, dude, before doing that shit? I should have saved that shit. Let me see, people. Let me see. Open model Rural House 2. Where the fuck is 2? I didn't save it. I'm fucking stupid. This one should be a Rural House. Yeah. Let me open up so I do not like fuck them up. Okay, this one's Rural Old House 1. This one should be 2. Let's replace it. And we're gonna start with 3 now. Okay, awesome. Okay, Paulo says, photos of me cleaning my... What? Shut the fuck up, dude. Yankee says, Spaceman... no, that one doesn't exist also. We are gonna have bathhouses, but they have a different connotation in Japanese culture, like hot springs and shit. But no, those ones, we're not gonna have them, dude. Trico sending the love with the emojis. What are you working on right now, Trico? Okay, let me do another version of this shit. Let me see the references in Obsidian. So did I paste the photos, dude? Yeah, I got one. Yeah, let me try this one. This is a different one. And we've got another one that was like a mix of a traditional like hay roof with another of the other roofs. Let me find that one. Yeah, so it would be, yeah, this one. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Check it out. On the top it has the hay, but on the lower part it has the roof tiles. That looks really cool. So let me try that one also. Okay, let me copy this image. We're gonna make a couple of more other houses so we can start populating the town. Okay, let's go into Obsidian. Let's paste this one. Yeah, awesome. Okay, remember the comments. Genki says, damn, nothing exists in Spaceman universe. No what? No massage place, no horses, no girlfriends. Dude, I cannot make everything. I cannot make everything. Polyphim says, oh yes, the famous what message? Yeah, Polyphim, why do you always know this very specific weird shit? Trico says, just playing with my friend. He's playing FNF. Are you a big fan of FNF? Spaceman Universe is dystopian as fuck. It is not, dude. It is not. It's gonna be a cute kawaii universe. And I don't need any horses or girlfriends on the game to make it a kawaii game, dude. Yeah. Polyphim says, nah, just not rated R. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Physics says you need a Japanese spa. So I'm gonna have a couple of bathhouses, dude, and they have a very specific cultural connotation in Japan. Yeah, they wouldn't be like in the West. So it's different. Trico says, nope, you do not play it. What do you play then? Herm says, I put it in the general chat. Okay, dude, let's check it out. Popcat, how are you? Popcat says, somebody joined your server and just posted a 3D spinning donut. That was Herm. There it is in the chat. Popcat says, that was so funny to me for no reason. Trico says, bro, donut, let's check it out then. Popcat, how are you? What have you been working on? How's your music going? Let's see the spinning donut from Herm. This is Java, Herm. So check out the spinning donut from Herm. Good shit, dude. Funny shit. You made Popcat laugh and Trico laugh. Physics says so. Okay, let me check that one out. Popcat says working on catching these. Oh, you cannot sleep, dude. Are you having insomnia? Is that how you call it in English? How are you, Popcat? It's been a while. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Herm says it's not that great though. Dude, what is this? Is this a 3D model or is it just code that generates the thing, the visuals? Yeah. How does this work, Herm? Physics says don't look up. Yeah, I'm not gonna look up that one for sure. Yeah, no, I do not know. No, I know, dude. Whenever I see those kind of words that I do not know, I'm then definitely not gonna look them up. Just like that one that Polyphim sent. Herm says just code. Fuck, dude. So you're into 3D coding and shit with Java. Good shit, Herm. This is not a model, people. This is not like your regular model from BlockBench or Blender. This is code that generated this spinning donut in Java. That's what Herm posted. Yeah, it's math. Interesting shit, dude. Can you post a bit of the code that generates this, dude, in a screenshot? That would be really cool to see also, Herm. Shit, dude. Yeah, post it over on the Discord. Paul says code like a Java shader. Yeah. Java shit, dude. Yeah, Herm, could you post the math, the code, dude, so we could see it, dude, just to like blow our minds and shit? Yeah, you'll see, people. If Herm posted, you'll see what this is about. Yo, Popcast, what have you been working on these last few weeks? Have you been making music? So, people, I'm gonna make music this weekend on Sunday. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna stream, but on Sunday, I am making music. So be sure to come back on Sunday because I have a couple new scenes in Logic Pro, and I'm thinking things are gonna get fucking epic. Yeah, so make sure to come back on Sunday at the same time. Physics says, wait, when I was a little kid, my favorite song was Sopa de Caracol. That is from Honduras. And I'm sick of that shit, Physics. I am like sick of that shit. That is a cancelable offense in Honduras. But I have heard that fucking song like 100 million fucking times throughout all of my fucking life, dude. So for me, at this point, it's just like I am sick of it. It is nice when you're growing up as a kid just dancing it. When you hear that shit for all of your life, dude, it really stops being fun. Yeah, Geki says Despacito. Nah, that one's from Puerto Rico, dude. Polyp says, good you didn't come by cause I played it on stream. Yes, dude, it's good that I didn't come back. That is a cancelable offense in Honduras. Saying that, dude. That is like the flag. Fucking against the flag. That song. But at this point in my life, I just cannot hear it anymore, dude. But that is from Honduras. Physics says, my mother used to work at a restaurant and the old man used to give me quarters to watch me dance to that song. It is a very, very famous song. Physics, have you heard the new versions? There, just look out for remix on YouTube. There are remixes. They made remasters and shit. Look it out on YouTube, Physics, if you want to hear some new versions of it. Polyp says official channel soundtrack. Yeah, what the fuck? How did you end up playing Sopa de Caracol in an art stream in Colombia while you speak in English? That is like the multiverse, a crazy ass multiverse. Polyphim says, at least have some Sopa de Caracols consumable in the game. No. A friend has tried to bait me to do this shit, to have Honduran Easter eggs in the game. I am definitely not gonna do them, dude. I'm an asshole, dude. I'm a weeb. Polyphim, you know what a weeb is? I am that one, dude. Herm says, I put the code in general chat. Okay, let me show it, dude. Let me see. So this is the code for the spinning donut in Java, people. Check it out. Check it out. It's just this, dude? Nothing else? Oh, but this is HTML. But nothing else, dude? You can just... What do you need to run this? Yeah, I thought it was Java when you told me, but is it like HTML with inline Java? How does this work? Herm. Polyp says snails in a bowl soup. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Well, we would call them like that. I wouldn't call them sopa de caracol, Polythene. Nah. Oh, fuck, dude. Why do people always put me in this position to look like a shitty Honduran? But I am one, dude. Yeah, I do not connect with the culture, dude. Not at all. Yeah, also cancelable offense in Honduras. But I don't get the culture, dude. It's not my vibe and shit. I am a weeb, dude. I'm a weeb. I'm a nerd. I'm a computer nerd shit. So I like many artists from Honduras. By the way, artists that people that listen to Sopa de Caracol don't even listen, dude. Yeah. So I don't know, dude. I like Honduran music, but not that one. That one, no. I'm sick of that one. I listen to other more underground that aren't that famous Honduran artists for fucking sure. Polyp says, any Shakiras or Juanes or Karol G's from there? No. No, dude. I would say no. No, we haven't had an artist that has been that famous. Yeah, we've had this song, but not an artist as in this at this level. Herm says HTML is like the base, CSS is for the style. Oh, so this wasn't Java, right? This wasn't Java, what you were showing there. Oh shit, dude. So that's really cool, Herm. So check it out. That's the spinning donut code. Yeah, what Herm posted here, it's this. That's the code. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. That's really fucking cool. Okay, let me do the comments. Physics says, I thought Sopa de Caracol was the national anthem of Honduras. It is. It is. So it is fucking disrespectful that I say that I hate it. But fuck it. You only live once. But it is the national anthem. Yeah, Polyp says it is. Yeah. Also pretty cool to Herm. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Herm. Keep that shit coming, dude. Whenever you want to share something like that, dude, just send it over in the Discord. Herm says all good. Yeah, man. Yeah, okay, let's do these other houses, people, so we can lock in and do some progress. Okay. How am I gonna approach this one? Yeah. Yeah, we have space here. We have space here for this roof. So let me go and grab some of my other houses. Rural old house. Nah, not that one. Let me see. Rural house. No, not that one. Vegetation tree. Not that one. Yeah, let me find that texture that I'm looking for. Herm says, all good. Yeah, I read that one. So physics, it is, dude. Physics. In 1998, Honduras built a bridge over the Choluteca River, but God sent Hurricane Mitch to reroute the river. Dude, that is... I know you put the laugh out loud on the comment, but that was not only what happened with that hurricane. That is one of the darkest moments of the country. I would say, yeah, I wouldn't know if it's the biggest tragedy in the history of the country, but one of the biggest. Yeah, the hurricane was so fucking big, dude, and destructive that it ended up doing that shit. Paul says, so it's official lore from there. What is official lore? From that river? No. Dude, I would never joke with that shit. That is those are horrible memories for the country. Yeah, Strico sending the love with the emojis. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, that hurricane was destructive as fuck, dude. Paul says the disaster that happened. Oh, so it's official lore from there, the disaster that happened. Yeah, so the hurricane was so fucking big that it rerouted the river, dude. It was that big. And that was just only one of the things that it did, dude. You can just look out for the pictures in Google, dude, about Hurricane Mitch in Honduras. Physics says, sorry, man, didn't know. No, don't worry, dude. Don't worry. No offense taken or anything. It's just that I've seen those pictures about the rerouting of the river, and people may think that they built the river they'll build the bridge in a fucking stupid way, and that's why it was a bad design. And yeah, but no, it wasn't, dude. It was just that the hurricane was so fucking destructive that it fucked up everything, dude. Rivers, destroyed cities, towns and shit. So no, not offense taken, dude. Not offense taken. But that's why I was telling you, dude, that there's a bigger context on what happened during 1998. Paul says, dang, I don't think hurricanes reach here. Yeah, I don't think so in Colombia, dude. You should just check out Hurricane Mitch on Google, dude. I'm not gonna show it here, dude, because it's too fucking dark and shit. But you can just Google and see that destruction in Honduras. Herm says, I did delete it at some point, so I don't get the code anymore, but I still got the picture. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. Yeah, no worries. No pressure. Okay, let's do the other house. So yeah, physics. Yeah, that's why I told you, dude. I understand, dude, that for someone that doesn't get the context of the bridge and the rerouting of the river, they may be like, oh, that's funny. But for me as a Honduran, I'm like, dude, it is not. It is not. Yeah. Pauline says, yeah, you did see the pictures. Bad shit. Yeah. I think it's the worst natural disaster in the history of the country. Gang says, why are there so many South American countries? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Okay, let me analyze this shit. Let me have this BlockBench shit here. And on this side, we're gonna have Obsidian so we can see both things. Okay, awesome. So which one are we gonna make? Let's make this one. I'm gonna leave it there so you can see it, people. Let me reduce this shit here. Let's reduce this one here. Let me move this a bit. Are you able to see? Yeah, you're able to still see. Okay, awesome. So let me grab a couple of textures, a couple of pieces from the other one. Okay, last message. I don't know, dude, why so many there are so many South American countries, dude. It may just be that we just divided ourselves. Mexico and Central America were the same fucking country. And also, if I'm not mistaken, correct me, Polyphim, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, and I don't know which other one may also have been the same fucking country. But we ended up fighting against each other and we ended up separating. But there was a republic that was Mexico and Central America. They were the same country at some point. Then they separated from Mexico, and then they separated each other. But the Central American federation could have existed in this time if they hadn't fought each other. So maybe that's why Latin Americans just fought against each other and each country made its own shit. So maybe that's why there are a lot of South American countries, dude. Okay, let me see. Roll house, no, tall tree. Okay, let's go and find the file that I'm looking for. Yeah, roll house. Yeah, this one. Yeah, there it is. I found it. So I'm just looking for this roof. That's all that I'm looking. Polim says, Geki says, it'd be because of the Spanish and Portuguese. Yeah, but no, not necessarily. We got conquered by the Spanish and Portuguese, dude. Only Brazil by the Portuguese, the rest of us by the Spanish people. But after getting independence from Spain, many of these places could have been bigger countries, but they ended up fighting between each other just after the colonial time. Paulo says the Republic of New Granada was a centralist unitary republic consisting primarily of present-day Colombia and Panama, with smaller portions of today Costa Rica, Ecuador, Venezuela, Peru, and Brazil. Yeah. Was this the one in the time of Simon Bolivar? Yeah, I'm thinking it's that one, right? Yeah, so Genki, we could have had bigger countries, but they just fought against each other. Physics says, okay, here's one I made up. The Drug Enforcement Agency of Honduras is called Cobras because they're so corrupt that the drug dealers just have to ask cuánto cobras, so they let them go. Okay, dude, that one may be funny. I hope that I do not get killed by reading that one, dude. Because you can get killed by joking with that shit in Honduras. But that one makes sense. But no, the Drug Enforcement Agency is not the Cobras, dude. The Special Forces of the police. This would be like SWAT. Those are the Cobras. Yeah, those are the Cobras. They may go and catch drug dealers. Yeah. And they may let them... No, I'm not even gonna say... I'm not gonna talk shit about Honduras, dude. Let's just switch topics. Geki says if South America was one country, it'd be a super nation. It would be, dude. But people just fought against each other. Yeah, that is sure. That for fucking sure. That would be true. Trico sending the love. Thank you, Trico. Pauline says Bolivar was a decade earlier than that. Oh, fuck, dude. That's cool. Herb says, I'm also working on a social network like popular platforms, YouTube, Facebook. I can show anything. It's still in process, but I will when I launch it. Okay, dude. When you launch it, just send it over on the chat. Pauline says, yup. Sending cholos to space. We could be sending fucking rockets to space, dude, if we didn't separate it. Genki says, bro, don't get nerdy in trouble. He'll wake up in the bathtub missing a kidney. Nah, dude. Not even like... That is like a cool ending of the story. That is just like a chill one. That would happen to you in like Berlin and shit. Worse shit can happen to you in this country, dude. So I just prefer not to talk about it. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have this roof around here. Am I gonna swap this shit? I don't know. Pauline says, is organ trafficking bad there? No, dude, it's not. Genki just doesn't have context about each country, dude. He just thinks that all of the third world has a lot of organ trafficking. But no, it's not a big problem. We have other bigger problems, but that one it exists, but it's not common, dude. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. How do I approach this one? I'm gonna leave that one there. Yeah, but polyphing notes are drill. There are things that you just prefer not to talk about, right, Polyphim, because your safety can go to shit. Right, Polyphim? Yeah, you know the drill. There are things that we just don't talk if we want to keep being alive. Gex says, I didn't know Honduras was a real place before. Nerdy, not gonna lie. That is common, dude. That is common. It's a very small country, not that famous, and not a lot of people know about it in many places. Yeah. You're not the first one that says it, dude. For sure. Okay, let me see the reference of this. Yeah, let me analyze the whole shit so I can see what the fuck am I gonna do here. Yeah, let me do cuboid. Let's see if I can do some crazy shit in a simpler way than this one. Okay, Polyp says, sure, if there's a cartel issue or gang or mafia, better not mess with that. Not only that, dude. Also, corrupt politicians, police officers and shit. Nobody talks about that shit because you're gonna get in trouble. Right, Polyphene? Polyphene knows what I'm talking about. Polyp says, who knows what loco is watching the game dev category in Twitch? I don't know, dude. I do not know. Sometimes I feel that people are not watching, and then I'm like, yeah, a couple of people are watching that I do not expect that they're watching, so I just prefer to not be stupid. Yankee says, Nerdy is the head of the cartel of nerds. Nah, fuck cartels, dude. I don't fuck with that shit. Yeah, not even in a way that it's a joke and shit. Nah, fuck that shit, dude. Those things have our society's fucked. Yeah, totally fucked. That word has a very shitty connotation in these places. Cricket says, cartel really nerdy punk? No cartels, dude. We could be like the nerdy I don't know, dude. Cartel and gang have very bad connotations in this country. I wouldn't use any of those. Yeah, Trico says, but you Asian? I am not. I'm from Honduras. Physics says, okay, I can find any more Honduras material. I don't know enough about the country. Yeah, what else could it be like from Honduras, dude? That could be like interesting, cool. Do you want to make jokes about it, or do you want to just talk about some specific shit? So we've got Mayan ruins, dude. We've got places to do diving in the Caribbean, very, very nice places. We've got a very big forest that is just like the Amazon River and shit. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what you want to talk about. Polyp says, I get it. People have taken actions for far less offenses. Yes, Polyphing knows. Polyphing knows. Basic says, I spent like an hour researching Honduras. What else did you find? Polyp says, is Katy Perry from Honduras? She is, dude. But when she started kissing the ground, coming back from space, we removed her nationality because she looked too lame. Trico says, you look like Asian. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. It's not the first time that someone tells to me that I look Asian, Trico. Yeah, I don't take any offense, dude. People have told me that I'm from Ecuador, Indonesia, Japan, India, Pakistan, Mexico. Yeah, many countries, dude. So I take no offense, dude. Yeah. But it's funny. It's funny nonetheless. Okay, let's do an inset on this one. And yeah. Let me move this shit up so I can see that. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and do this shit in that way. In a more simplified way. Yeah, so we can use the same geometry of the house. Yeah, let me move this whole mesh down. Yeah. Yeah. Check it out. We could have this version very, very quickly. Okay, let me know in the comments. Trico says you look like Asian, and read that one. Genki says nerdy is Honduranese. What the fuck is that, dude? I don't even know what that is. Let me see. Polyp says, do you stream the whole display or just the window of the app? I'm streaming the whole display, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole monitor. You cannot see the Windows start menu on below because I have the overlay, but this is just a whole display, dude, because it would be like way too troublesome to be swapping between Aseprite, BlockBench. But let me just minimize everything, dude, so you can see the background in Windows, the one that I have. So yeah, this is the background, dude. The background in Windows, there it is. So it's the whole display, Polyphene. Okay, let's do the UV unwrapping of this. I may do this one a bit smaller from these sides and shit. Yeah, okay. There it is. Yeah, this one's gonna look really cool. Polyphim says, you look like the streamer Sketch, but with a little more of what? Who's Sketch, dude? I do not know Sketch. Genki says, Honduran is... What, dude? I don't know what you're talking about. Polyphim says, oh, I see. Yeah, so it's the whole monitor, dude. I'm thinking that I shouldn't read that one, Genki. Is that one of those baits? I'm thinking that is one of those baits. So, physics. I don't know that person, dude. Who is that person? Let me check it out. Sketch. I'm gonna check it out on the other monitor. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna continue doing this. No, I don't know who Sketch is, dude. Yeah, is he a big streamer? I'm seeing the guy. So Genki says it's not that bad. But if I just see the word nuts, I'm not gonna read it, dude. I'm thinking that is a trap. Okay, let's do the unwrapping of all of this. How am I gonna be doing the unwrapping and shit? Yeah, let's grab up all of those faces. Auto UV. Yeah, maybe auto UVs. Yeah, let's see. Where is this face? Okay, that one is this one. Yeah, this one is this one. So I'm just gonna place them each on top of each other, so I can use the same piece of the texture. Yeah, okay, there it is. We've got the 4 sides. I'm not gonna worry that much about this because this just goes under. I'm gonna worry about these ones, because those ones go here. Yeah, but same vibe. Yeah, these ones, I'm not gonna worry about those. We're not gonna be able to see those ones. Okay, Polyphim says you are nuts. Am I nuts? I'm nuts. I shouldn't even be asking that shit. I am crazy, dude. That is very much true, but we have fun nonetheless. We make games and shit, so we have fun. Okay, let me apply this texture to this one. Texture, where the fuck is this, dude? Texture, okay, there it is. So let's move these UVs. Let me update this one. Refresh it. Did I save it? Or I didn't save it? Yeah, I thought I had saved it, but no, I didn't. Okay, let's go back into BlockBench. Let's refresh. Okay, so it's not that one, it seems. It's not the file. Let me change the file. Dude, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck am I saving you? Ah, okay, there it is. Did I get it? Did I not get it? Change the file. Okay, here it is. Okay, so, dude, where the fuck is the roof? Holy shit. Yeah, where I am using that file. Yeah, is this because it has a different fucking, it has the same fucking name? Okay, there it is. Fuck yeah. Okay, let's select all of these ones. Let's bring them here. Let's see how it looks. Check it out. The roof already looking very cool really quickly. So let me see the reference. So the reference seems to have a white roof there. So I may do that lighter color with the wider roof. Yeah, it makes more sense, right? With the mix of the brown and stuff. Yeah. So let's turn that into the white roof, but the UVs ended up looking really clean, really cool. So yeah, that was a good idea. Let's continue. Let's go here, and this one I'm just gonna like pump up the brightness of this shit. Brightness, pump it up. Let's reduce the saturation, I think, and there it is. We have it white. Physics says, looks amazing, man. You are a real artist. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, dude. Means a lot. I just try to have fun, dude. Just try to have fun and shit. Living the dream, dude. Being grateful about this. Yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Herm says that looks clean. My dude, appreciate it. That means a lot. Thank you for coming and being part of the community now, Herm. That's really, really cool, dude. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, the white. And I'm gonna do that other thing that you see there on the roof, because it has like an inset there, like a separation between the things. So maybe I could try to duplicate this mesh. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we need like that inset there, that one that does that shadow. Yeah, so it looks more cool. Okay, this one, let me see this face. Do I have that face there? Yeah, let me change the sizing of this one a bit. That may fuck up the UVs a bit, but it doesn't matter that much. I may go and fix them. Okay, let me see. YouTube user, hello, I have a challenge. How are you, user? Thanks for coming. What is the challenge? Let me know. Herm says, I really like the atmosphere of your stream, my dude. Appreciate it. That is really cool. I just try to have a chill vibe, have fun and shit. Talk sometimes about technical stuff, about the game process, game making process and shit. Sometimes talking about TV shows, talking about life, dude. We talk about all kinds of shit here, Herm. Yeah, so thanks for coming, dude. Come back whenever you want. I try to do it 7 days a week. I have just lost like 3 or 4 days throughout all of the year, dude, but I try to be consistent. Okay, let's see. User says, wanna try to remake Aero Truck Simulator 2 with a 2.5D pixel art version, please? Oh shit, dude, that is a big challenge, dude. Just making this game, I am making this game, the one that you see there on the overlay called Spaceman Memories. Dude, this has taken me a lot of time, user on YouTube. I don't think I would have the enough brain bandwidth to make an Aero Truck Simulator with 2.5D pixel art. Oh fuck, that sounds like a really cool idea, dude, but I'm a solo dev, dude. I'm already cooked by this one. I don't think I could, dude. I don't think I could to be making 2 games at the same time. One is way too much and way too consuming. Yeah, do you also make games, user? If you make games, dude, you should go for it. Nobody does this kind of things with pixel art, with 2.5D pixel art. You should go for it. Gek says he'll do it. Spaceman Japan Truck Simulator 2. Nah. I am not for sure, dude. It's way too much already. Just one game, dude. I just gotta finish this one. This one is already very, very overwhelming. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was looking for. So this is gonna have another material. Yeah, but I'm just looking for the mesh. Yeah, check it out. Ah, this part looks cool. Yeah, we could have that part. Yeah, let me see the reference. So the part on the top is smaller, but I'm gonna change up the UVs. Yeah, check out the house. Yeah, this is gonna look cool, people. Yeah, not a bad idea it was. Okay, learn the comments. Paulo says to Genki, how was Oblivion? Yeah, how was it? Herm says that would be crazy. That would be crazy, dude. And I have too much on my plate right now with this game. I don't think I will be able to do another one. User says, what about making Aero Truck Simulator 3? Does it still not exist? But can you do it maybe before SCS software does it? I don't think so, my friend. I would really love to tell you yes, dude, but oh fuck, dude, making games is already fucking overwhelming, dude. So I gotta finish this one, dude, and then I may think about which would be the next game that I would make. But for now, dude, oh dude, I would really like to love to tell you yes, dude, but I'm thinking that I cannot, my friend. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, but I just try to be honest here. Physics says if you make the roof red, you can get a McDonald's endorsement. Dude, give me a sec here. Give me a sec. Okay, so where is this? Yeah. Where is this one? Level 3. Yeah, let me open up something here. Yeah, so physics. I am gonna get the McDonald's endorsement, dude. Yeah, we've got real McDonald's in this game. Check it out. Yeah, dude. User says, NerdyPunkDev, what about the non-existent American Truck Simulator, dude? I don't think I am making any truck simulator, man. Those games have a lot of physics involved. It is very difficult to make them. You should learn to make games, dude. Why haven't you? Okay, let me ask you back, user on YouTube. Why haven't you started learning to make games? Herm says, or making a game that the whole community works on. Oh shit, no, dude. I don't think so. Also, I'm already overwhelmed by this shit. Physics says, Herm, I've tried that before and people end up not contributing at all. Yeah, dude. People end up fighting also. Democracies fucking suck in creative endeavors. You need a creative director, the one that moves the ship, but nobody wants that. Nobody wants a boss in this type of creative projects. Everybody wants to give their input and shit, and democracies fucking suck, dude, on this kind of projects. You need like a head of the project, and nobody wants to leave the other person be the head. Trico says, can I get a Big Mac? We will have the Big Macs, Trico. Indeed, my friend. We will also have the vending machines from McDonald's. Let me place one here on the train station. Yeah, vending machine. Where are you? Yeah, check it out. We've got the there are, Trico. We've got the Coca-Colas, dude, the Diet Cokes and shit, and we've got the Big Macs inside the vending machine, dude. So you're gonna be able to get them, Trico. Herm says, yeah, not gonna lie, true. Yeah, dude. Yeah, making shit in a team, if it's not a company where people know who is the leader of the company, and just trying to make it as a group of friends and not having a leader of the group, that shit is problematic, dude. I have dealt with that shit a lot. It never works. Keki says, should add a donut shop called... No, I'm not adding that one. I'm skipping that one also, dude. Nah, not at all. Trico saying it's delicious. No, not that one, Genki. Nah. No Easter eggs of that type on this game. I've said it before. I'm not gonna fall for any trap. Okay, let me see. Let's go back into BlockBench. Genki says, why would you skip that? Dude, I'm an asshole, dude. I just don't want to talk about Honduras on this stream, dude. I just want to talk about making games. Trico says, the M is upside down from McDonald's into McDonald's. Yeah. Genki, I know it's not offensive. It's just that, dude, I'm a total fucking asshole. I do not know how have you not gotten that I'm a shitty Honduran, dude. You're not gonna find a drop of patriotism on my blood, dude. I just tried to come here to make games. I don't want to talk about Honduras. Asshole take. But yeah, man. Yeah, I know people want to push me to put those Easter eggs, but not gonna happen, dude. Polyphim says this one, it's cool. I'm not Polyphim. I'm a total fucking asshole, dude. Yeah, I am that kind of guy that people hate. Yeah, because he doesn't have that patriotism coming out. Herb says, did you create like a little welcome sign? It would be cool. I haven't, dude. I haven't, but maybe I could do it. Yo, Polyphim, yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just being honest here, because it seems like, yeah, people ask me where I'm from, and they ask me or they think about that I could like put elements about the country on this game. I am definitely not gonna do that in a million years. Yeah. Hot take. Polyphim says that's a Honduran spirit. No, it's not, dude. It's not. Yeah, 99% of Honduran people would fucking cancel me. Yeah, people are very, very proud of the culture and shit. People want to make games with the culture. They want to make movies with the culture and shit. I do not. I am just a nerd motherfucker that really fucking likes computer and is really happy to be living on the internet. Trico says, instead of that one, how about DevNut? That could be. Physics says, so no snail soup in the restaurant. No, Yeah, I am that asshole, physics. So yeah, must be disappointing for some people, but I am, yeah, just being honest, yeah, dude, yeah. And I think I had to say it because it's been a while, dude, with the Honduran elements. People thinking that I could add them to the game. People always have those ideas. They ask me, they give me insights, ideas, or suggestions. And no, it's not gonna happen. Gek says, okay, we get it. Yeah, that's a strong word, but it's close. Olive says, oh shit. Yeah. Herm says, do details come at the end? Physics says, no, we're just messing with you, bro. Or is it in the, Herm says, or is it in the process? It's not in the process right now. No, I know you're messing, Physics, but I am not joking. I am that kind of asshole, dude. And I know it's an asshole thing to be, dude. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just like the internet more. Olive says apply for a Colombian visa. Which is that one, dude? The one closer to Washington, D.C., District of Columbia, or the one closer to Panama? Which of both are you referring to, Polyphim? This is an inside joke. You gotta be Colombian to understand this joke. Okay, what the fuck was I gonna do here? Yeah, Polyphim. Yeah, Polyphim knows the inside joke and shit. Yeah, let me bring these ones. Yeah. So we're gonna do hay for that top part, but I'm not gonna do it layered. It's gonna take way too much time. So I'm just gonna go with the lazy way. Have this part with that hay, and we can set up the UVs for that top part, because that one's not gonna have the white roof and shit. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's go back. Herm says, guy, let him cook. Yeah, no, I'm gonna cook, dude. Dude, this happens, dude. This happens. I'm just gonna say I am from fucking Mars now, so people don't start talking about Honduras. Dude, I live stream because I do not wanna think about the place. Yeah, deep shit, very philosophical, but I'd really like to feel more the vibe of the internet. Yeah, asshole take, but a real one. Olive says, anybody interested in the Clear Obscure game? Doesn't look bad. Let me check it out, dude. Let me check it out. Clear Obscure. Yeah, give me a sec. Is it released on Steam, dude? Clear Obscure. Ah, Expedition 33. Yeah, if you had told Expedition 33, I would have known. I have seen it. It has gone viral, that shit, dude. Yeah. Trico says, well, bye-bye, Punk Dev. Thank you for coming, Trico. Don't stop coming, dude. Appreciate it. And also, keep posting your shit on the Discord. Polyphim, it doesn't look bad, this game. And it was made by only 33 people, it seems. Yeah, it was made by only 33 people. Good shit. Okay, so at what fucking point did I import this shit here? Yeah, let me refresh it. Okay, let's change the file. I didn't save that one. Okay, let me see if what's up. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna read this username. One guy, two cups. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How are you, dude? How are you? Thanks for the follow. Means a lot, dude. Very helpful. Getting closer to the 200 followers on Twitch. Thank you, dude. If you have anything to ask, just let me know in the chat. Volume says Expedition 33 made by 32. No, I think it's 33 indeed. 33 indeed. I don't know if they named it like that because it was 33 people, dude. Okay, let's go back here. Did it refresh? Yeah, it refreshed. So this one, let's grab up all of those faces and let's bring them down to the hay. So there it is. So check it out. It may be too much resolution, so I may have to like change up those UVs, but it's getting the vibe. It's getting the vibe. We're getting there. Okay, let me select all of it, and am I gonna have to scale it down or up? Which of both? Which of both? Yeah, up, down. Yeah, so we can get the right kind of, yeah, the pixel density. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Yeah, so now we have this inset there. I may have to move a couple of these things a bit down, but we have now this cool house. I'm gonna add the details to the roof and shit, but it's looking cool. It's looking really cool as a different style of house. Okay, what else am I gonna do here? Yeah, let me move these edges a bit down. Yo, Polyphim, did you get it, dude? Did you buy the game? Did you buy the game, dude? I'm gonna buy a game, dude. Gonna buy a game that Grimeshine has been bullying me. No, not bullying me, but yeah, just telling me that it's so fucking good that we gotta play it together. So I'm gonna get it so I can play with Grimeshine. Yeah. Well, see, if Grimeshine has time tomorrow, we may do the stream about this game. Who knows? We will see. Polyphim says no, but I'm tempted. What game? I'll tell you, dude. I'll tell you. Grimeshine posted it on the Discord. Yeah. I forgot the name. I forgot the name. Give me a sec. Let me find it. It seems to be Vintage Story. Yeah, Vintage Story. It seems to be a voxel game with a kind of a vibe, graphics vibe like Minecraft in some ways, but Grimeshine tells me it's way more complex than Minecraft. So yeah, this is the game, Vintage Story. Yeah, let me find some other fucking screenshots. Yeah, so it's that one, Polyphim. It's that one. Seems like it's a really cool game. Grimeshine has been telling me, dude, I cannot go back to Minecraft. This is so much deeper and shit. So yeah, it's that one, Vintage Story. Okay, let me see. Kaki says, will Spaceman show his pistol at the Japanese bathhouse? I'm thinking there could be a couple of battles in the bathhouse because it's gonna be a big one. There's gonna be big ones. Yeah, so that may happen. Polyphim says, you know Hightail? I know Hightail also, dude. Yeah, you sent the trailer on the chat? Yeah, I know that one also, dude. Yeah, this is the one that they haven't finished. Is this the one? Yeah, this one looks really cool, Polyphim. Yeah, these are cool artists. These people are using BlockBench, dude. They are using BlockBench. Yeah, I've seen Hightail. Really cool looking game. Do you have it, Polyphim? Is there like an open beta yet? Gek says big pistol. No, dude. The Spaceman is always gonna be using something that is more like a shotgun, like a rifle. I don't think he's gonna have pistols at any point in the game. Mostly things like a shotgun, technological shotgun. Yeah. Okay. Sub goal of 10 was just completed. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That's really cool. You one guy to cops subscribe with Prime. My dude, thank you. Appreciate it. Dude, means a lot. Oh my god, dude. Shit. Oh fuck, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Really supportive, dude. If you have any questions in the chat, dude, just let me know. Thank you for the support, my friend. One guy, two cops. I'm making this game, by the way. You can see it also on the stream overlay there on the left corner. But I'm working on some houses for this new map that I'm doing, by the way. So if I have any questions about what I'm doing, please let me know. Herm says Spaceman Memories before GTA 6. I'm thinking yes. I hope so. Oliver says BlockBench is industry standard now, it seems. Yeah, it seems. One guy took up sending the love. My dude, thank you. Thank you, dude. Means a lot. Oh, thanks for the follow. Osman Smear. Yo, how are you people? Fuck. Osman says hello. Need any shaders? At the moment, no, my friend. Do you make shaders for Unreal Engine? Do you sell them? Are you a shader professional, my friend? Yeah, at the moment I would say no, but if you wanna like show me a bit of your work, I would be open to it, dude. Who knows if one of the people of the community could be in need of shaders. Which engine do you use? Osman Smear, thanks for the follow again, dude. I appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, I'm working on this map for the people just joining the stream, the channel. We've got a couple of forests when we get off the train on the train station, and then after we get off the forest, we're gonna go and find a couple of really small rural town here before we get to the bigger town there at the end. It's gonna be a long walk, right? So I'm just gonna zoom in really quickly so you can see in a detailed way. Osman Smir says, I'm a graphics engineer, 15 years plus of experience. I use Unreal, Unity, and Godot. Oh fuck, dude. Do you have a website, Osman Smir, where I could like show your work here on the stream? Yeah, just let me know, dude. Just let me know. By the way, people, if you want to join the Discord, there it is in the chat. I just send it over. People post their shit there. You can promote your work if you have anything to sell regarding art stuff or game development stuff. You can go and post it there, no problem. Also, if you're making a game, you can go and post it there. Whichever you want to share, creative shit made with computers, go and share it there on the Discord. Okay, let me go back into BlockBench so I can keep going with the model. Yeah, so yeah, this one's cool. Polim says nice. Yeah, dude. Osman Smith says I'm not selling, just offering help for fun. Oh fuck, dude. Shit. So my friend, I am making a very simple game graphics wise in Unreal Engine. All of that you see is just very flat textures, pixel art, low resolution textures with a bit of nanite. What you see here is nanite on the displacement. Yeah, this is nanite, but I'm not using shaders in any complex way because yeah, I am not a pro in Unreal Engine and shit. But I'm thinking some people on the community, dude, could really, yes, there it is. Genki says I need some help, Osman Smear. Yeah, my game would be like way too simple graphic wise to use shaders in the way that I'm thinking that you make them. I'm assuming you make like the complex, really cool looking ones, right? Can you like share them, dude? It would be really cool to see the images of them. Genki says, yeah, Genki says, what is it you're trying to do, Genki? Yeah, what you're trying to do. Polim says Kamehameha shader. Yes, dude. Yeah, I am not using any of those things, complex shaders and shit, because it's already too time consuming for me, dude, just figuring out all of the blueprints, the battle system and shit. So I'm gonna go with the easy way for this game. I'm thinking for the next one, I'm gonna go into a more deep way in the engine about shaders and stuff. So Osman, yeah, you asked Genki. So Genki, in what way would you need a bit of help by Osman? Osman, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I have no mods here, dude. It's just me, and I've received spam in the past. So sometimes I'm logged in, and it has happened to me that people have posted spammy links in the chat and I'm logged in. I didn't see the link until after, so I have them disabled. But if you can send the link through the Discord. The Discord is open for links, so if you can post it there, that would be really cool, dude. Yeah, sorry about it. Osman Peter says you have a video of what you need. Genki Polim says, oh no, not for me. That message was for Genki, but thanks. Yeah, so Genki, do you have a video? Yeah, so there's the Discord. Place the link on the Discord, dude, and I'm gonna check it out here on the screen. Yeah, no worries. Genki says to us, man, I need to cast shadows on lit materials in Unreal Engine. Okay, so this is the kind of things. No problem. Yeah, Osman's beard. This is the kind of shit that you work on, right, dude? Good shit, dude. Fuck yeah. This is the power of the internet, people. I love this shit. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, let me go back into BlockBench. We can keep talking in the chat. Don't worry, people. Let's keep talking. That's really, really cool. Okay, so which is the front side? This is gonna be really cool because this house is gonna be very modular. I'm just gonna be able to turn it around and have this front side and this front side. Yeah. Because we never are gonna be able to see the back of any building in Spaceman Memories. Yeah. So I can take advantage of that. Yankee says, yeah, dude. Just talk with Osman's Mirror. Genki is on the Discord, Osman. You can find him there on the Game Dev channel. And if you posted your link to your work on the Discord, also please let me know, so we can check it out here on the screen. Okay, let me check what people have been posting. A couple of new posts on the Discord, NerdyPunkDev Discord. Polyphim posted some doodles from today's stream. Fuck, Polyphim, dude. This is some really cool chat, Polyphim. You're a really good artist. This was just 1 hour and a half, dude. Fuck. Rico says, hey, Polyphim, what you doing right now? Yeah. Trico says he skipped leg day. Yeah. Check out what Trico's working on. And this is Grime Shine. Dude. The blocking of the base brush up is looking really nice, Grime Shine. Good shit, dude. Good shit. Props to you, Grime Shine. So people, yeah, that's the NerdyPunkDev Discord. There it is in the chat. So if you want to join and share your stuff, talk with other people, just share good shit about being a geek, a nerd, there it is. Genki says, I just bought some tacos. Which kind of tacos, dude? Which kind of tacos did you get? Okay, Osman's Mirror. Some VFX shader graphs from Osman's Mirror. Let me check it out. Yeah, thanks for coming, dude. Thanks for coming to the Discord. Welcome, Osman's Mirror, and welcome, Hyro, to the Discord. Two new people on the Discord. Really, really cool. So let me check Osman's work. Let me check it out here, dude. So we can see it here on the main screen. So this is Osman's Mirror. A person with 15 years of experience in shaders with Godot, Unity, and Unreal Engine. It shows, dude. It shows all of the crazy shit you've worked on. Particles. Yeah, check this one out. Energy Sword. X-ray shader. Yeah, the chroma key, right? Yeah. So Osman's Mirror, your work looks really cool, dude. Check out the fluid simulation. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, dude. So Osman, thank you for coming to the community, dude. That's really, really cool. Olin says that's just part of the doodle. Spent most of the time testing a double line drawing. Oh, so did you post that one also, dude? So thank you for sharing, Osman. Let me check out the video that you posted on the Discord, dude. Yeah, let me check it out also. Stencil alternative shader. Yeah, give me a sec, people. We're gonna check that one out also by Osman's Mirror. So Osman works with shaders, people. And if you... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This one's cool. Check this one out. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what the fuck you're doing there, dude. But that's a really cool effect. This is Unreal, dude, or Unity? I'm thinking it's Unreal, right? I don't even know. I don't recognize them anymore. Like the horizon and shit. They look alike in many ways. Oh, shit. This one's interesting, dude. Yeah. Do you make tutorials about this kind of things, dude? Do you have the shaders on a website or anything? Thank you for sharing us, man. That's really nice, dude. Genki says you ate a beef tacos. I ate a lot of beef today also, dude. Genki says to us, man, I need a lot more help. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're a good artist, us, man. Polyphim says double line brush. Yeah, I read that one. Looks like Unity Portal shader. Yeah, good shit. Osman says this is using Material X compatible shader nodes, so it works even without stencil buffer support. Dude, it looks really nice. Nice effect. So Genki is feeling more like he needs even more help than the one he wanted, dude. You made him inspired. Yeah, thank you for coming into the community, Osman. That's really, really nice, dude. Yeah, power of the internet, people. These are the vibes. Okay, let me add a couple of cuboids. Let's keep talking. Don't worry. I'm just gonna lock in here to try to do a bit of more progress. While I add a couple of meshes around here and there. Yeah. Okay, Gek says to us, man, do you think we can work on a pixel fire and pixel beam attack? Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, have you ever tried doing pixel particles or shaders, Osman? Yeah, that one's interesting. Yeah. Okay, you'll see what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to make these parts where yeah, let me see this one. Local, yeah, that one. That part. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to build these corners and shit. Yeah, Osman says, sure, I got my start in 2D. Fuck! Shit! Yeah, it's 2.5D. It would be the same thing, Genki. It would be the same thing. He knows how to do it. Yeah, he knows how to do it, dude. Yeah, he knows how to do it in 2D. He for sure knows how to turn the shader or the particle system into 3D, dude. Yeah, just with the pixel art. Yeah. Yo, Osman, have you thought about selling assets, dude? You look like the kind of person that could make a good buck. Or what do you work on, by the way, Osman? Do you work at a company, at a studio? Yeah. Cause, yeah, dude, you are making good work there. Genki says, awesome. Yeah, dude, I'm thinking Osman can make the 2.5D because he's able to do the 2D, right? So it's just a mix of both. Okay, awesome. Yeah, this is what I needed. Let me duplicate this one. Okay, let's duplicate that one. Let's mirror on X. Awesome. Yeah, there it is. We're gonna do another cuboid crossing that part. Osman says, I work at a studio in the United Arab Emirates as a graphic engineer. I make enough, I don't need extra money. My dude, that is really fucking nice, Osman Smear. Dude, God bless you, dude. Props to you, my friend. Yeah, just sharing the blessings in life, right, dude? Yeah, dude, I'm happy for you, dude. You're making enough money, having that good life, and now you want to help people, dude. So if you end up making a couple of stuff with Genki, 2.5D shit, you should share it on the Discord. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will like what you're doing. Genki says, my dude is a legend doing God's work. Indeed, dude, you're doing God's work, Osman. Props to you, dude. We're very fortunate now to have in the community with these vibes. Herm says, the house gets better and better. Indeed, my dude. Indeed. Yeah. I love the internet, dude. You never know how many cool people you're gonna find. Just having a good heart and shit, dude. Helping other people. Because it's hard, dude. It's hard to make games. It's hard to... Yeah. This is not common, dude. Yeah, I am surprised about this thing about Osman. It's not common, dude. So that is really cool, dude. Yeah, Osman says, sure, I will share it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it, dude. Fuck yeah, this is an epic night today. Fuck yeah, I'm really happy about this. Let's keep this shit going. I always stop at the 3-hour mark most of the time, but the vibes are so fucking good today, dude, that let's keep fucking going. I'm having a lot of fun. We can keep talking and shit. Okay, that one's gonna be there. That is cool. Let's make another cuboid for like the front. Okay, awesome. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna resize this one. Yeah, so that is like a beam that crosses that front part. Yeah. Yeah, no, it should be more to the front, I think. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna add the texture. It looks like shit right now, but it's gonna stop looking like shit very, very quickly. You'll see. Okay, let me grab these other ones to see if they work with this part. So I gotta make the same shit there. I'm gonna apply the same UVs for each one of them for whichever part they are on top of. Okay, let me read the comments. Genki says, redeem, wear a Pikachu hat and wiggle the ears. Let's do it. Let's do it. Osman, I read that one. Herm says, the vibes are great. Indeed, dude. The vibes are great. I'm really happy, dude. I appreciate it, people. The love, the support. Epic shit, people. Epic shit. So let's do the ears. Let's do the wiggling of the ears with the Pikachu hat. This is a reward on Twitch. And I'm gonna implement some new rewards on these next few days because I now have a setup that lets me do crazier rewards like for audio or VTubing stuff. So I'm gonna set that up on the next few days. So yeah, this is one of the rewards on Twitch. So by the way, if you're watching on YouTube and you want to like redeem rewards on the chat because you get points on Twitch by watching, you can also find me on Twitch. I am NerdyPunkDev everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Yeah, I'm the same guy everywhere. NerdyPunkDev. So that's how you find me if you want to follow me on any of the other social medias. Paul says, punish Genki, dude. We didn't have the stream avatars today. They weren't working in Mac. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring them tomorrow. I'm gonna figure it out. But they are not available today, Polyphim. I'm sorry. I cannot punish Genki's avatar. I'm gonna refund it to you tomorrow, Polyphim. Thank you for using the points. Dude, were you like teasing Genki, like joking and shit, or were you like, oh, I hadn't seen the avatars weren't here? Which of both? Okay, let's do this one. Flip on X. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there it is. Awesome. Oh, fuck, dude. I didn't do the duplicate of that other one. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Transform, flip on X. Yeah, okay, there it is. Let's apply the same UVs to all of these. Yeah, so this one's auto UV. Let's apply the same texture to all of these. Yeah, okay, there it is. So these ones are gonna be like this. Yeah, so check out the big pixels because the UVs are way too small. So I gotta make the UV projection a bit bigger for it to look as it should look. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, let's read the comments. Herm says it's nice to meet people who are artists. Yeah, dude. That's why I started making these live streams. Because I felt alone, dude, making my game. I'm a solo developer. It is a very, very lonely endeavor, dude. And it can really fuck up your mental health just being alone for years making a game. So that's why I started doing this, dude. And it has been really cool meeting all of these cool people. Yaki says, yeah, not this time, Polyphim. Yeah, dude. Not this time, Polyphim. I'm sorry. Polyphim says, didn't even realize the avatars were needed. Oh, so which other way could we punish? Genki then. Genki says, can't wait for Rule 34 Spaceman. I don't know what that is, dude, and I'm not gonna ask what that is. Yeah, I have learned better to not ask about many of these things. Okay, this one, let's change the projection to something that fucks it up lesser in a lesser manner. Where is that face, by the way? Yeah, let me see. Where's this face? Okay, this one. It's fucking up the UVs in this way. Yeah, okay, there it is. We need it to be more like a square. Huh, interesting, because it's a rectangle. Yeah, UVs are crazy shit, people. UVs are crazy shit. You never know, like, what the fuck they're gonna be like. Okay, let me just place this one around here, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm thinking this one's people should be wood. Yeah, so let me select all of this and this, and let's bring bring all of that to there, to the wooden part. Yeah, they should be more like wood instead of the, yeah, instead of the hay. Yeah, so maybe if I place it around here, yeah, something like that. I'm gonna change the color, the tone of that. I can do that, but yeah, I'm gonna go with something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be lighter, not that dark, but yeah, wood goes there better. Okay, let me read the comments. Herm says, by the way, what do you think about the Nintendo Switch 2? It is a really good fucking console, dude. Nintendo cooked their... I would have expected them to be, because they're Nintendo, right, to invent something crazier, having a bit of more innovation, but the console is really good, dude. In terms of power and shit. The thing that I don't like, dude, is their money-grabbing vibes, corporate vibes of making shit overpriced. I fucking love Nintendo, dude. I just don't like their, like, corporate bullshit. But the Switch 2 is looking really cool, dude. I don't think I'll get it, because it would be unsustainable for me to have it where I live and to pay for this $80 games, dude. I would just have one game, dude. Yeah. So the console is really fucking good, dude. I don't know about the pricing strategy. Yeah, but I love Nintendo nonetheless. What about you, Herm? What do you think? Okay, let's go back into Aseprite and let's reduce the... yeah, let's make this one lighter, I think. Yeah, sprite adjustments. Yeah, or brighter. Yeah, brighter and a bit less saturated. Yeah, a bit less saturated, I think. Adjustments, hue saturation, let's reduce it. Yeah, okay, there it is. Let me save it up again. Yeah, okay, let's go back. Did I refresh it? Did it refresh? It did refresh, right? Yeah, so gotta fix up. Yeah, this has to be even lighter. Has to go with the vibe of this color. Okay, let me in the comments. Herm says the games are overpriced, but the games are really good though. Yeah, exactly, dude. We know Nintendo, they are king. The games are really gonna be fucking good, but they are very disconnected of the world economy, dude, and the situation of many people in terms of pricing. Yeah, and they're gonna be charging for shit that they shouldn't be charging, like this chat stuffing shit. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I don't like their corporate vibe. Herm says, I don't know. I just really like the look of the Switch. It looks good, dude. It looks like a really good console and shit. It's gonna be more powerful than the Steam Deck, so games are gonna look really nice in there. But pricing strategy, yeah, that's the one that I don't like. Yeah, it makes it very inaccessible for many people, dude. Yeah, many people are gonna get the console and then they're not gonna have money to get the games. They're just gonna be like replaying Mario Kart for a million years, because you never have discounts with Nintendo. They never have sales like Steam. So yeah, a lot of people are gonna get it and then they're gonna be like with just one game. Okay, let's change the tone of this shit. Okay, dude. How the fuck do I get that tone? It could be like this. Pump up the brightness. Yeah, this is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, let me go and do an overlay. Yeah, I always do this. I don't know what I was trying. I was trying to do something different here. Yeah, so I just do this and then I turn this one into an overlay. Yeah, or soft light, or like one of, yeah, something like this. So I like to use the blending modes. Okay, let's try it. Let's see. Maybe it could be like too bright, but let's just check it out here in BlockBench. Yeah, let's refresh it. Yeah, way too fucking bright. And what the fuck about what's up with these other faces? Okay, learn the comments. Herm says and like the power of it, yeah, really powerful, dude. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It seems like we are getting into a world recession. I don't know if this is the time that you want to release a console with this kind of pricing. Yeah, they may get themselves in trouble. I think it's so bright. It's too bright. Yeah, it's too bright. No, it is too bright. You are right, dude. Let me just set up the UVs for all of the other faces so I can be sure of what the fuck I'm doing, dude. Because I am not seeing the right colors. Yeah, but it's too bright. You are right. Yeah, let me just switch up everything there. Yeah, let's place in here. Place in here. And this one here. Okay, there it is. What about this ones? Okay, same shit. And this one's same shit. Yeah, too bright, doesn't go with the right color. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this one to have it as a reference here. Yeah. Oh, I can see that color. Yeah, let me see. This one, adjustments, brightness. Let's try to bump down the brightness. Okay, let's see this one. Let's see if this color works. So people, if you have anything else to ask, just let me know. Just let me know in the chat if you have anything insightful to share, a story about games you're playing, games you're making, any art, music you're working on. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. So Herm says that looks pretty good. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Let me check it out again here. Let's refresh it. Yeah, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Let me check out the Discord, people, to make sure that no one has posted something new. Genki posted something new. So this is an animation from Genki, pixel art. Dude, what is this guy gonna be for, Genki? Yeah, what is this gonna be for? Looks really, really cool, dude. Is this gonna be like a suit? Like a mech suit for the character? Or is it gonna be like a character? Nah, not there yet. Yeah. Not there yet. We gotta like reduce the saturation of all of the thing. Yeah, adjustments, use saturation. Yeah, let's reduce this one. And also on this other layer. Yeah. Oh, it fucks up all the thing. But anyways, let's just try. I'm trying to find that right color. Cannot seem to find that right tone. Okay, let's refresh this one. Yeah, okay, there it is. That's the tone that I was looking for. Yeah, awesome. So I'm gonna leave that one like that. Let's see the UVs for these ones. Where are you, dude? Yeah, let's bring them down here. I think to the roof. Yeah, to the part of the roof. We're gonna go with the roof here also. These ones are gonna be tricky, but we will see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. Let me see setup. Check it out. The UVs at work. Same shit for this one. Yeah, it's really interesting to see while you move the UVs how they are adapting to the meshing shit. That's really, really cool. And let's check out this one, how it looks. I want to see the shadow here in Unreal Engine. That part is gonna look really dark. Okay, Herm says, or is it red? Which one is red, dude? Keki says it's gonna be a robot. It's gonna be an autonomous robot, dude, or you're gonna be able to control it. Okay, let's export this shit again. Nah, this one's Rural Old House 4. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try to see how it's gonna look around here. So we're gonna swap this one. I'm gonna just swap the mesh. Yeah. Is this 4? What the fuck is this? Rural House. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let me create a new folder. This one's gonna be Rural Old House 04. Yeah, that one doesn't exist. Okay, getting back to chat in a bit, people. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna re-import this new stuff. Yeah, this one. Let's rename it. Yeah, this one should be 4. Let's do the export again. Export obj. Rural old house 4. Let's get back into Unreal. Okay. Genki says Genki doesn't need vehicles. He's a warrior. Man can fly. So the robot is just gonna be like a guy that helps him, or a guy that you just talk to. Okay, there it is. Let's create the material. This one's gonna be matte. Rural house. Yeah. Nah, dude, no. Unreal. Don't do autosave when I'm writing, dude. Okay. So Unreal Engine is snappy today. Oh shit, this really makes me work much better. Okay, let's go. Let me change this one into masked. Opacity mask. Let's apply that one. And this one's gonna be old rural. No, rural old house 04. And check it out. We've got the shadow there. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Remember the reference? It looks very dark, but that's how the reference is. You remember it. Where is Obsidian? Where are you, Obsidian? I cannot find you. Yeah, so here it is. Check it out. Here it gets very dark, the house on that part. So that's what I was aiming for when I brought the model into Unreal. Let's swap it for a couple of these houses. Yeah, so this one, replace selected actors with rural old house. Yeah, fuck yeah, we're getting these cool looking towns already around the world. Yeah, so let's go and check them out on gameplay. Polyphim says good night, nerdy. Good night, everybody. Polyphim, thank you, my dude. Thanks for the love, the support, as always, dude. Have a good weekend, dude. Looking forward to seeing you live streaming. Yankee says the robot attacks the player. It's a mob. Oh, it's an enemy then. It's a foe. Yeah, that's what I was asking, dude. What was gonna be the functionality of the robot in the game? So it's a foe. Yeah, check out the houses. Yeah, interesting shit. Let's do an entrance here, like this other part. This is a shitty entrance, people. This is not how things are gonna look, right? I'm just like leaving it open so I can go inside. Okay, let's go and check it out. We could start placing a couple of trees, a couple of props, a couple of bushes. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll see what I'm gonna do tomorrow on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna play tomorrow on stream, because I'm gonna sometimes gonna be playing on Saturdays a game. Sunday I'm gonna be making some music for the game, so you can come here if you want to see a bit of music and shit. And if I don't work tomorrow on Unreal Engine, I'm coming back on Monday with Unreal Engine. Do not leave yet on Twitch. Let's do a raid on a fellow game developer. So the houses are looking good. I'm liking this vibe. They look like they're made of hay. Yeah. And we've got these houses, and we've got the other houses that just have the hay roof. It's not like the full geometry. So yeah, they are looking cool. We've got the older version. Remember this one? The one that has less saturation in the texture. Looks really older. Yeah. Herm says, I also do music. Oh, fuck. Which software do you use, Herm? Yeah, I use Logic Pro, dude, on Mac. What about you? What kind of music do you make also, Herm? Dude, you should come on Sunday so we can talk about music and shit. Yeah, let me go on Twitch. Let me find the raid browser to see who can we support. Yeah. Okay, so who's making games today? Someone that is a small creator like me, doesn't have a lot of viewers, and they are making games. That's the person that I'm gonna find. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, give me a second here so I can check out the chat. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave the chat there. Let me go with Edge. Okay, let me read the comments. Herm says I use Ableton and Ableton Live in GarageBand. Fuck. Yeah, Herm says I'm giving you a 10 by 10. Looks really amazing, my dude. Thank you. It was a pleasure, dude, meeting you today. I hope that you come back any other day that you want. I hope that I'm here, dude. 7 days a week and shit. Yeah, dude, come back on Sunday so we can keep talking about music. You like jazz and soul? I started jazz guitar when I was younger, dude. I went to a music school, like a formal, serious music school where I studied jazz. I retired as a musician, but I was a hardcore musician at some point in my life. Yeah, man. Crazy shit, right? Yeah, the how life turns out, right? But yeah, did you do you play jazz? Do you still play jazz, dude? Okay, where are you, Raid browser? Raid browser. Okay, here it is. Let's see who's making games. I know this guy, Slimy Slime, nice guy. Let's see if we can find someone new that doesn't have a lot of viewers. If not, we're gonna go with Slimy Slime because they are really cool. Yeah, okay. Osman Spear says posted solution to the unlit material with shadows on the Discord, dude. Oh fuck, Genki, did you hear that, dude? Osman posted it on the Discord. The material. Here it is, like literally. There it is. Yeah, the below expression will get compiled to the output of this node. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Osman, thank you, dude. Thank you, appreciate it. I am gonna have to try this also. That means a lot, dude. Come back anytime, Osman. Also really cool to meet you, my friend. Doing God's work. Keep doing it, dude. Keep it up. A lot of people need the help. You never know, dude. You never know on the internet, on the world, who needs the help. So you going, dude, on a stream and telling people, does anyone need help with shaders? I'm here, just let me know. That is amazing shit, dude. Yeah, really admire your vibe, dude. Keep it coming, dude. Herb says, I don't play any instruments. What isn't that good? But I'm trying to improve also to learn how to play an instrument. Yeah, dude. I just make music now with synthesizers on a computer, dude. I don't make any other type of music with instruments or anything. So, yeah, man. I stopped being like a professional musician. So I'm thinking we're gonna go with... Okay, let's see this guy. Let's see this guy. What are you doing, dude? What are you working on? Working on Project KS? Unreal Engine? Okay, let's go. I hope this is an English speaking streamer. If not, we're cooked. But it seems to be a small creator, so let's go and support them. They're making a cool looking game in Unreal. So starting a raid. Have a good night for the rest of you people. Yeah, so for the people staying on Twitch, I'm starting the raid there. Why isn't it fucking working, the raid, dude? Is it not working, dude? Why are you not working, Twitch? Do I have to do it? Do I have to do it on the main computer? No, I think I should be able to do a raid here. Osman Peter says, take care. Thank you, dude. You too. Herm says, I am definitely gonna come back next Sunday. It was really cool today, just talk about everything and enjoying the stream. Yeah, dude, thank you, appreciate it. So why isn't the raid happening, people? You see it because I'm doing like this double setup with two computers. Oh shit, dude. So yeah, seems like I cannot do raids right now. I don't know what's happening there, people. So I am very sorry for the people that wanted to be part of the raid, but it seems like Twitch doesn't let me do it right now for some reason or another one. Yeah, I wanted to raid this guy, but it's not working. Yeah, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Nah, it's not working. It must be a bug today. So have a good night, people. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Coming back tomorrow to... I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. So have a good night or good morning wherever you are. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was meaning to do the raider, but it seems that it's not working. Yeah, so shitty. Must be like a bug. I don't know.